Hello. It's Tribe Tuesday, and y'all know what that means, right? Come on, man. You know what that means. That means that I am going to bring up a very special guest, a true friend of mine. You all might know her as VPOC Shakur, because she gangster. She gangster. Now, I've known a lot of gangsters in my life, but I ain't never seen nobody like this one right here. V. Lenore is going to join us today. And I know. Y'all just tolerate Native in order to get to V. Lenore. I know. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to rub it in. But I'm more than happy to stand in the shadow of greatness. So it is an honor and a pleasure to share the stage with her. But before we bring V up, let me acknowledge the folks that have come into the room. First one here is Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery. Hello, Legacy Moon. How are you? Myretta says, my brother, Native V, and family, I have drinks and snacks for the furnace and the pit. No snacks allowed at the pit. Virgo Cali is here. Hello, Virgo Cali. How are you? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is in the building. Dimples 504 is here. And you all know Dimples Wimples is a part of that notorious Native Tribe Mod Squad, and she's handling all the things behind the scenes. Thank you so much. My hero, Black But Not Bitter, is in the building. Prima Wanda is here. I got Miss Lady in the building. Southside Chi-Town is here. She says, hey, Native and V. Hey, chat. How are you doing? Tanya be here. Sure enough. Ducky Dexter has flames in the chat. Rainbow is in the house. Primo Wanda said Native, that intro is all that. I love it myself. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I love it. Vicky Not Vicky is here, says, hey, Native and Tribe. D-Dub in the building says, good evening, Native and chat. Hello. I got Miss Kim in here. She says, happy Tribe Tuesday, y'all. How is everything going with you? Rossi is here and says, hey, Native and V. The only Shell Love is in the house and says, hello, Native mods and chat. I got Southside Chi-Town in the building. Shayna, Queen B, is in the house. Shayna, what's wrong? What seems to be the problem? Why are we not having smiley faces when you come into the chat? I don't understand. Let me know how we can make it better. Coffee is Brewing is in the house and has flames in the chat. Yee, aka Abuelita, says, hello, Native mods and fam. Attitude and Tylenol says, will you woo and is throwing out exhibits like Pokemon balls? Those documents dropped tonight. Yes, they did. And it don't look good for our hero, Ernesto Williams. You know, they say he nasty. Minding business is in the house. Sweet Peasy says, hey, Native and chat. Hello. LaRoyce is in the house. Nola, your girl, is joining us on a Tuesday evening. Nola Brown is here. Hello, Nola Brown. NY Chill One is here. Shayna Queen B has happy faces now. Okay, all right. Feel better about that. All right, my Ty is joining us this evening. I got Queen Black in the house. Prominent Woman is here. Yes, indeed. That means that the party can start. Make It Rain, NYC, Florida is also in the house. And I got Ms. Nisi also in the building today. Hello, Ms. Nisi. Now, again, this is a very special occasion. It is a Tuesday night. And I know you're saying, like, you know, it's Tuesday. It doesn't have the same fanfare as Friday. Doesn't have the same excitement as Saturday. Doesn't have the same grace as Sunday. But you know what happens on Tuesday? I'm going to tell you what happens on Tuesday. The stars come out on Tuesday. And I got the biggest star on YouTube coming to the stage right now. The one, the only Come with me. Hail Mary. Deepak Shakur, aka the Lenore.
You so crazy. Come with me. Okay.
Didn't you
Okay. I
do
ain't
it?
no
Didn't you
killer.
do
I
it?
ain't no
Didn't you do
killer.
it one time, V? Didn't you do
Look, I ain't no killer. You just
it?
don't have to push me. Okay. I'm trying to tell the people. And yes,
Yeah.
I think my street cred should be up a little bit, you know. I should have
Mhm.
increased my value on the streets.
Oh yeah.
Um mhm.
Yeah. I
So
think you surpassed Nesto. I think you surpassed Nesto.
he say he a gangster. I don't think he is. I think
Yeah,
he a
well,
little
I
punk.
mean, he said he was a motherfucking gangster, Tisha K.
I know. I know what he said to Tisha K.
That what he
I'm
said.
just I'm just saying I think he's a punk ass, okay? I think
It
he's a
was
little
seen that
scary.
way, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
All
little
right.
scary.
So how was your Tuesday?
I slept most of the day, and you probably know why.
I have no idea why. I have no idea. Why'd
Legacy Moon, Legacy Moon. Do you know why I didn't get no sleep? So anyway, I slept all day. Um, I think I woke up around 3:30. So I didn't do
okay.
much.
Okay.
Just had a quick little members live. I don't think you were over there, and I understand why because you had a whole show, and I told the people we had to go because Native is always prompt, and I can't miss the show. So took care of a little business over there. Go check it out when you get a chance,
Okay.
and that's it. That's all I've done. Now I'm here.
Okay. All right.
How about you?
Okay.
How was your Tuesday?
Well, I slept all day
Why?
because I was tired.
Why? Why was you so tired?
I don't know why I was tired. I just was.
Look at Legacy Moon.
I was
Legacy
tired.
Moon knows why I didn't get no sleep. Damn it.
Yeah, no, I was tired.
Ooh, look at Nola. Your girl said, "Let's start a rumor. V is pregnant."
Yeah, that'll spread like wildfire. That'll spread like wildfire all over the place. People be making videos, reaction videos. Somebody gonna come up with an ultrasound.
Oh yes, these people are very, very creative.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My tie, why was that your thought? Why, my tie? Why?
Ooh,
She said that was
look,
my thought too.
look
Hmm.
at attitudes and Tylenol. Attitude and Tylenol. You back to your name, girl? How you doing, girl? How you recovering? Okay. She said, tired from watching the stripper baby.
Nah, the stripper baby pretty much maintenance free. The stripper
Oh yeah,
baby is self-sufficient.
really?
You ain't gotta do nothing to the strip. It's a stripper's baby. Do you know how much a stripper's baby is left alone? A stripper's baby got to know how to do everything. A stripper baby got to wash clothes,
Cook?
cook,
Damn.
wash the car,
Watch the car.
change the air conditioning filter.
Shut up.
Yeah, stripper baby got to do everything. Wash
Shut up.
dishes, clean the bottom of the oven so that it don't make that smell whenever you heat up the oven. Yeah, the stripper baby got to know how to do all of that.
I Revive says stripper baby just wants her daddy to acknowledge her.
And I hope I revive that her daddy does just that. I'm praying. I'm praying. No, my
Uh,
child, I am not the pappy.
mhm.
Black but
Mhm.
not bitter. Black but not bitter. You're supposed to be an ally. Look at Black but not bitter. She got pregnant while on high. Oh,
Mhm. Mhm.
you're supposed to be helping.
Sarah Boom impregnated me.
Oh my. Oh my.
I'm gonna keep all the suitcases away from our baby.
Please do. Please do. Because that heifer will put you in one.
Joseph Bullier said, "I'm B baby daddy."
Wow. There you go, Joseph Bullock. There you go. Joseph Bullard gets to impregnate V. Lenore, and what y'all give me? A stripper's baby. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's okay. All right. I see how
That's
it is.
hilarious when you put it that way. That's
So, V.
hilarious.
Lenore, what are you doing for the Super Bowl?
Child, I didn't even know the Super Bowl was Sunday till you said it
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
I really didn't even realize it. So I'll do what I always do for Super Bowl. Nothing until halftime. Okay. I don't even know who's playing. Who's in the Super Bowl? For real.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah,
V.
I
Wow.
know. I know.
Wow.
I don't even
It
watch TV.
it is the Chiefs of Kansas City
Yes.
versus the Eagles of Philadelphia.
Okay, I heard the Eagle. I knew the Eagles were there because I heard a lot of people talking about it. So let me tell y'all something real quick. So that guy I told y'all I dated, and my mama made me break up with him. He
Hmm.
used to play for Kansas City. Yeah,
He did?
yeah, he did.
Oh, the one that your mama said you can't. Oh, the one that your mama said no to.
She said no. Yeah, he was playing for. He used to play for Kansas City before I met him, but when I met him, he was playing for the Falcons. And yeah, my mom said I got to break up with him, and I did.
Did your mama did she
She never.
give you did she give you any reason?
Yeah, she did. I told you. He was too big. She said he's too big. I can't marry him.
Because he was too big.
Yes.
Did you put up a fight, V. Lenore? Did you
Not
fight at
not
all?
not too much. I just said, mm-mm. Yeah, he's big, but she's like, mm-mm, nope, you can't be with him. Mm-mm, you can't do nothing with that. If he tries something, mm-mm, nope, you can't date him.
Okay. So you didn't say, but mama, I loves him. You none of that.
I honestly wasn't in love. I'll be honest. I wasn't in love with the man. I was just dating him.
And you
I
was
didn't want to
dating
marry
him
him, but I
until your
did.
mama said
Because
no.
yeah,
Yep.
basically. Something
Okay.
to do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. Hmm.
Well, good to
Look
know.
at Black but not bitter.
Yeah, I see her
This
inappropriate I see her inappropriate ass tonight. Attitude is
yes,
hollering out
that
saying
was what? Go ahead.
V didn't fight back because she could take or leave him.
That's very, very, very true. Oh, I was about to say something very inappropriate.
Hmm. Well, what's the inappropriate thing you was gonna say, V? I'm curious.
Well, it ties in with Black but not bitter's post.
Oh wow.
And since I'm not in my chat, okay, if you want me to say it, I was just going to say attitudes and Tylenol is correct. I could take him or leave him, and I could barely take him. I'm just saying.
All right, so let's get into these texts. Let's get into these texts because I already see. No, no. Look, Prima Wanda, we not. Nope, we not encouraging. Okay,
Attitudes and Tylenol.
we're not encouraging. Okay,
Hmm.
black but not bitter. No, no, let's not. Mm-mm. This is not a story time that I
Y'all make
feel
me say
comfortable
this.
with.
I told you I'm a virgin. I tried to tell you, and y'all. I don't like. See, my ears are red right now. I am so embarrassed. Okay, you made me say it, but it was the truth.
Okay,
It wasn't
all right.
fun. But go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
It
You
wasn't
want to do
fun.
text message?
It wasn't fun. V, you wasn't having a good time.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, not
Okay.
really. No, I
Erica
didn't.
Watson, no, we're not doing this, Erica Watson. We came to read the chat.
Yes, Nelly girl, she was right. So I said, okay. She didn't know that part, but yeah, I was done. I was good. was like, okay.
Look at this. Look at this. Black but not bitter. Black but not bitter.
Ooh,
He,
attitudes and Tyler, you a little bitty too. Ooh, 6'4", huh? Yeah, I get it. He was six, what did I say he was? 6'7"?
you said 6'7", something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was 300 and some pounds. Now at that time it just seemed super big. Now 300 and some pounds doesn't seem quite as big, but honey, I was thin as a rail. So he was very big. Yes, prominent woman. Pretty
See,
much.
we're not. See, prominent woman. This is not what we came for. All right. This is not what we came for. Tribe Tuesday is not about trying to figure out what's going on with V and her personal hysterectomies. Okay, it's not why we came.
Look at Dimples Wimples.
I love a challenge. Salt and Pepper Trust says, what did I just come in on? Okay.
Look at these people are so inappropriate. Get your chat together.
Absolutely.
Your tribe is nasty.
Attitude and Tylenol says sometimes we have to protect our cervix like it's an armor of God. Attitude and Tylenol. Oh. And here's the
Thank you,
thing,
Prima
V.
Wanda.
Here's the thing.
Okay, it gets worse though, but I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. It gets worse.
Okay.
Can I just say it?
Go ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
I shouldn't say it, but y'all don't know
Go
who
ahead.
he is, and I think I.
No, go ahead.
Let's just say that he was wearing a turtleneck, and I'd never experienced such a thing, and I didn't like it at all.
He was wearing a turtleneck. Is that what you said?
That's what I said. Look at
What
Prima
do you
Wanda.
mean he was wearing a turtleneck? What the hell?
The chat knows what I mean. Look at. I didn't like it.
Oh God.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it.
Queen Black said good decision, V, because every year her doctor had to tune her up. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. I don't have a counter story for this. Okay. So this is making it very difficult for me to moderate this conversation. Okay. Look at Jackson
Wait, was it?
Tabasco,
No, wait.
a duvet cover on the pipe.
Wait, who is that says something about not liking to wear a pink with a scarf? Who said that? I saw it, now I can't find it.
Hold on, let me see.
So I want to say attitudes
Oh,
and
it's
Tylenol,
attitude and
but it might.
Tylenol. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go, V. There's your comment. I don't
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was it. And first, I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't even know what that was about,
Okay.
and I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
So, can you imagine something gigantor that has a turtleneck? That is not. That was too much. That was. I had to break up with him.
I have no idea. I have no I don't have a comparison. I don't have a story. I have no idea how to even reply to any of this, V. Lenore. I don't.
My Reddit understands me.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Erica Watson says it was a waste.
Wait, who said he had too? My mama was right. He had too much going on. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jackson Spasco said he has a wrapper on his teeth.
See,
It was just a lot, and I couldn't. It was a lot, and mommy didn't even know. I guess she knew in her spirit that just was not something that I needed to move forward with. So,
now your mom's spirit knew about the relationship, or did your mom's spirit know about what was happening down there?
oh no, she knew about the relationship. That's what I'm saying. Something in her spirit must have told her something wasn't right. She was
Something was.
correct. She just didn't know all that was going on.
Okay. All right. All
Yes,
right. All
yes. I
right.
didn't like it. I hope he got it taken care of later, but probably not. You
Ducky
think?
Dexter said, personal pat smear with a large shovel.
Oh Jesus, my God!
Yep. See what kind of night this gonna be.
Dimples, wimples. Things were never the same after that. Okay, nothing in life was the same. I was a new person after that. I'm not saying better. I'm saying just different. Okay, it was a lot.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. Attitude and Tylenol. Thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. She says, sorry, Native. It's okay. It's all right. I enjoy the art of dialogue. Okay. I enjoy the art of conversation. Open conversations. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're having right now. V. Lenore is giving us a part of herself.
Um, put black but not bitter in the furnace. I think she should go. This isn't my house or anything, but
You mean for this comment right here?
yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that one.
Tempted.
Yes.
You're on
Um,
the fence about it.
yeah. No. 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 I'm with you. I'm with you. Not really sure how my hero gets caught up in these things.
Why'd you have her in the furnace for so long, though? That just seemed like she was in there, like you really wanted to make sure she was
Oh no,
handled.
no, no. Oh no, no, no. That is the
That's
standard
normal.
time. That is the
Oh,
standard time to walk somebody down to the furnace. Now, now,
okay.
Black but not bitter will remain in the furnace for the duration of the show. Okay.
Oh, damn. She said she is Scorpio. Let a Scorpio do what the Scorpio does.
Well, you take your hot ass down to the furnace. Okay. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Since you like to sting folks and stuff, you hot. You hot. Okay. Take your ass down to the furnace. All right. Prima Wanda says, Native, you will know how to address the woman in your life if they come to you with that problem. You are
Mm-hmm.
welcome. Okay. Listen. Everything is a lesson in life, right? I learned from everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No attitude and Tylenol. You do not get barbecue. That is the standard. That is the standard furnace. Okay. Oh boy. And here come this one. Here come this one. See, this is where it all starts. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane said, Vila, no, I bet Shirley Strawberry wouldn't be able to say that about Nesto, and she probably could have handled the football player.
Oh,
You see what
oh.
I'm saying?
I do think there's a chance that Shirley's a better woman than me. So maybe she could have.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot.
There's a
There's a
good
lot going
chance that
on.
she's a better woman, but guess what? There's a good chance that Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't mean to bring people to your attention that you may have to send to the furnace, but you may have to send attitude and talk no to the furnace for her last comment.
You mean this comment?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know. I could
the
hear
tip,
her
hon.
saying, "Just the
Just,
tip, hun.
just the tip, hon.
Just the tip, hun." Well, you know what? Attitude and Tylenol. You can just tip off. Shirley Strawberry is a saint. Attitude and Tylenol. We will not have her name besmirched on a Tuesday night.
I feel like that. I feel like the duration in that furnace is getting longer and longer. I don't care. I know you're saying that it's the average time. I mean, it's all consistent. Doesn't feel like it. Looks like some of these people are staying in longer, and they should. I mean, honestly.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. It's the audacity. The audacity is what gets you sent to the furnace, V.
I
And you
get it.
and how you gonna say that Shirley Strawberry got her legs kicked up in the air talking about just the tip, hun? I mean, come on now. It's a church
It
going
sounds.
woman.
It sounds accurate though. Like, stop playing.
Ms. Lady, we have switched over to a gas furnace because one Monday night, I promise you, there's no way in the hell I could keep enough wood, okay? So it is a gas furnace, all right?
Oh, okay.
And Furnace Fred is down there.
Okay.
Furnace Fred is down there making sure that everything goes right and that we don't burn up the whole YouTube, okay? Now, August Lady says very accurate. What's very accurate? Just the tip, hun. That.
Yes, exactly what August Lady means. Can you imagine? I can see. I can hear it. I can hear it.
Look here, look here,
Just
look
the
here,
tip,
look here,
hon.
look here, look here, look here. You're gonna have to come on with it. You're gonna have to come on with it. You're gonna have to bust it open and come on
Oh
with it.
God.
Okay, okay, hun. Just the tip, hun. Just the tip.
Ooh-wee. Yeah,
Oh
baby.
man. All right. So we are going to read some text. Do you remember where we were in these texts, Lenore?
We were around April 24th, I want
Okay.
to say.
Okay. I think that's where we got it
Ish.
at.
Is that what it says there?
Um, yeah, that's what I got.
Hold
That's
on.
what I got. That is what I have. Um, wait,
I
Tanya
may
be
not be
here.
able to
Who else
read it.
she
Hold
going who else is she getting the tip from? Tanya be
on.
here. She's a married woman. And she is a
What page?
prominent woman.
What page is that on?
Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, B. I'm still stuck on the audacity of the idea that Shirley Strawberry would be tipping out with somebody else. She took her vows very
Shirley
serious. And she is
Strawberry needed to be with somebody else because her man had a black bag in his car. Okay? Anybody who carries a black bag in their car with doodads,
Mhm.
they um they don't deserve for you to be with them and them only, because I mean she's not with him. She's with his toys. She may not even realize it, but she's in love with the toys. She's not even in love with Nesto.
Mm,
Same with Sonya.
mm.
Hmm.
So you mean to tell me that there was never a time when Shirley Strawberry said, "Hey, hun, don't you want some strawberries for dessert?" No,
No.
no. Okay, all right. Because that's about as sexy as I can see her getting. Right about there.
You think so?
I think so. Don't you want some strawberries and cream, hun? What you mean by that? What you mean by that, though? What you talking about? I don't, what you talking about? That part. That part. Tell me about that
Oh,
part.
gee.
Tell me about that part. When you were talking about the strawberries and the cream, where we gonna get the cream from? Tell me about that part. I don't understand that part.
Where are we gonna get the cream from?
We ain't got no cream in the house. What
He
you talking about? What cream?
He's so stupid. He do be caught up on the wrong thing, don't he?
Ruin the whole moment.
Okay.
Ruin the
Just goes
whole moment.
everything goes right over his head, child.
You know, hun, the cream, hun. You know, the cream. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lactate this tolerant. I'm
Not
lactate this
lactate
tolerant.
tolerant.
I'm lactate this tolerant. I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me about that part. Tell me about that part. I don't understand that part. Mixtress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. Says through the fire to the limit to the wall for the
All
chance
right.
to be with you. I'd gladly risk it all
All right now. You better
in my pocket.
bars. Through that fire. Okay.
So you would risk it all to go to the furnace. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the super chat, Mixtress Monica. I will keep that in mind. I actually love that song.
Me too.
I
Yeah.
actually love that song. Southwest Shottown said, hold up. That's what he gonna say.
Well, Shirley won't be saying it.
Nah. But once she mentioned about that cream, don't you want some of these strawberries and cream, hun? Hold up.
Mhm.
Hold up. You been to the grocery store? You been to the grocery store? No, hun. The cream, hun. Never mind. I'm going to bed. Strawberry out.
Strawberry out. You stupid.
Strawberry out. Never mind. All right. So we have established that we are on April 24th.
Page 184.
I don't know, V. I don't know where you're getting page numbers from.
The document itself.
I got page 20 up to 11.
20?
Yep.
Well, I'm on page 184 of 211, and it says we are on 42423, correct?
Oh, I'm on. Well, hold on. Wait. Why does it say this? 23. Okay. Well, then that would explain that.
Wait, are we in 23
No,
or 20?
we're in 24. We're in 24.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. What page again?
I got page 20 here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, my bad. 24. Okay, we read this one. So I think we're on 25.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Because we read that thing about Elijah Alexander.
We sure did. Wait, hold on. Melanie King picture. No, we actually went past this.
Oh, did we?
Chin up with surprises. Control Erica, pretend lawyer. Okay, hold on. I think we are on the 25th. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are.
18 still?
Page
19.
20.
Page 20. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 425 24.
425-24. Got it.
All right. Now, we do appreciate your support tonight in our performance, and I will be needing to warm up in order to get into character. So please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Okay. Me. You have to listen to me. Them folk. Them folk, them folk, them folk. I don't know them folk, them folk. Who them folk? Them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk, them folk. That part, 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 that part. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bingo, 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 bingo. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you. They need to listen to you.
Mhm.
Nobody's listening to you.
Mhm.
They need to listen to you. Nobody's listening to you. I told them to listen to you. All right. All right. All right.
Okay, let me do my warm up real quick.
Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Good morning. I don't know. I don't know why, you know. Mm, mm, Okay, I'm ready.
What the hell was that?
I'm just saying.
What
I,
the
I, I
hell was
have to
that?
practice that more because I noticed yesterday when I was reading or listening to her talk, rather, I was like, oh, I see now what y'all mean about the moaning. It happens during the actual voice. It always sounds like it's hoarse. Sounds like she's got a blow pop in her cheek. So I went and got one. And then I was like, good morning, love. Mhm. I
Oh
know
my
these
God,
people.
yo.
No, these people. They're so messy. Mhm. So there it is. I'm ready.
Yo, let's start the reading of the text. We are going to start with Mr. Ernest Williams on April 25th. Good morning, love. You see, I'm not getting out no time soon. So, did you send the books yet?
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, well, okay. No, you got another one.
No, I don't.
You said good morning. Did you send the books yet?
Uh-huh.
Then the next one's you today, my love. Oh, that's her.
That's
How
her.
come on my end it says? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong column. Okay. Okay. Today, my love.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Today, my love. Good morning, babe.
Thank you. I
I
don't go
don't.
to court today.
Oh, that's him. Okay, my bad. Mm, hold on. The sucker's too damn good. Hold on. Okay. Okay, love. That's Melanie King's picture. Mm. You were indicted today on everything but the rape and CP. They are trying to make it look like you control Erica and had her pretend to be a lawyer. You need to write me a letter regarding that and send it through. Wait, and send it through Doug. You should have spoke on the relationship of what you know about her because wait, I can't even read y'all. Hold on. You should have spoke on your relationship or of what you know about her because at this point she is testifying against you, putting all that shit on you, that you were the one that created the lie to pretend to be a lawyer. It's a shit show. At this point, they are trying to make you the fall guy. The internet is having a field day. Ask for a fast and speedy trial. I love you.
She's so damn uplifting.
Yes.
Damn.
Chin up. No more surprises.
Where's the Rico? You said there was a Rico charge. And is there a court date set in the system? I'm not worried about the small things, more so the big ones. So what does Bible lady say? Continue on the channel or not? And is Erica testifying speculation or something confirmed? Let me know when the discovery is available.
What you need to do is be honest on everything regarding her. Do not protect her at all because she came out for herself. You need witnesses that know her well. Her sister. Did you know her criminal record is nonstop since 1998? Do not say too much on here, spelled HEAR.
Mhm.
They looking for another at this. I'm sorry, they looking for anything at this point. This is going to be a fight.
Yeah, you're right. If you go back and look at the indictment and their history, you'll see that bigamy charge has nothing to do with me. Under the RICO, they just put old and new charges together, even things that are irrelevant or dismissed. Once I receive the discovery pack, I'll know exactly what I'm fighting. Until then, it's mostly speculation. You're right, though, in regards to contacting her sister to speak on my behalf. I may not have Hannah as an attorney anymore, but we'll see how they'll go about it all. Typically, they'd appoint someone else. And lastly, what sort of responses came from our live? So I know how to go on tomorrow's. Finally, I just need to know about the books. LOL. You'll have to scroll back to get the info on sending them because we only have one tablet and I can't keep retyping the info, smiley face. Have you sent the books off yet? I'll need to occupy my mind while waiting for paperwork to come my way.
You got to scroll down a little bit for me.
There.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sending them tonight. I was waiting on money, which I got today. I also was offered a position in Miami. Several people messaged me and said they support you. Don't sweat the lies. They have to prove them, and that office is known to lie. They can only win with lies. Why are they going to court lying? If there is true guilt, do not second guess speaking out. All of this happened the same day earlier. We just didn't know about it. So it was not because you spoke out and you only spoke the truth. They are holding out on the other two cases because that's their backup, or they know we have proof of innocence. Keep speaking on your innocence when you can. The biggest question is when the judge called Erica out in court and she lied in front of you to the judge, what was going on? Why did you still believe her to be a lawyer? How did she become to represent you in court? Don't respond here. Yeah, he better
Yeah,
not respond there because we know why and how.
yeah, and I think that I don't understand why she doesn't understand. Because it's like she keeps asking the same question and comes to the same conclusion every single time that she represented him in court.
Mhm.
And she keeps asking him how that came to be and then tells him not to answer.
And she came to court saying she was April Holloway, but he knew her as Erica King. And he even, when he asked for that phone number, when they arrested him, he asked for his attorney's phone number, Erica King. He didn't say April Holloway.
Nope.
He said Erica King. He knew
Yep.
that girl. And what is the coincidence that two of Nesto's friends,
Mm-hmm.
two of them,
Two.
both pretended to be attorneys?
Right.
So come on now.
Right. It's absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Mixtress Monica. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, shout out to V with her imitation of Boneytail and sexy Marge Simpson on pills. That smokes Newport and Tweed 24/7. It's very accurate, Mixtress Monica. Very accurate. But thank you for the super chat. I just think that it's kind of peculiar that when she says the biggest question is when the judge called Erica out in court and she lied in front of you to the judge what was going on. What do you think was going on, Sonia?
You know,
What
all
did
this
you think?
proves, but all this proves is that she questions everything we question. She knows he is lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's saying, "Don't answer here." If
Mm-hmm.
if the truth is the truth, Ruth, why not answer it here?
Right.
If I was misled, why not put that here? Why wouldn't I put that here? Because she knows that the shit ain't adding up. And at this point, if she doesn't know, at least by today, what's going on. See, I believe at this point she knows he's guilty and she's just here to ride it out with him. Because there's no way in hell you're going to tell me that she doesn't see what we see. She sees it. She wants to prove us wrong some kind of way. She's looking
Mm-hmm.
for a loophole. But the truth is the truth, and she knows the truth.
Right.
Even though he hasn't told her, he knows the truth like we know the truth, that he's guilty.
Right. Right. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, at what point, do you say, okay, my health is suffering, I'm not eating, I look terrible, I need to move on from my life? Does she wait until the verdict comes in and he's sent to prison, which could be early next year?
Mm-hmm.
Does she
Or
wait?
later this year.
Does she wait to the end of 2025 to figure this out?
She
Is
already,
that what happens?
well, when you say figure it out, you mean figure out what she's going to do with him, or
Figure
figure
out what
out,
she's going to do with her life.
yeah, as it pertains to him. Move on. Go to Africa, girl. Just go to Africa.
She can't afford to go to Africa.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, she can eventually get there. She's just going to stop having to call the GTL, or sorry, putting money on his books and phones, and stop giving all the money to him. And yeah, then maybe she could save up. And then maybe by 2026
Mm-hmm.
or 2027,
Mm-hmm.
maybe she could then afford to go to Africa. Now, if she goes to Africa, how does she get her
Mm-hmm.
Social Security check?
See, and I think money is going to be her problem. Here's what I would actually suggest. Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. I know this is your favorite place. I know there are a lot of people that look forward to this, but I know nobody looks forward to Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock like Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III, because you a fan, you a fan, you a fan. I know you are. Okay. So I know you listening. All right.
Mm-hmm.
V. Lenore, your best friend. You know, the one you answer the phone every time she called her. V. Lenore says that you should go to Africa. Now, here's the thing, Sonia. I know you broke as fuck right now, okay? And I know you probably looking like passport what? Turned down for what? Passport what? I don't know what to do with that. I get it. And Africa's not a country, it's a continent, okay? Lots of choices to figure out where you're going, but I know you can't afford it, Sonia. So here's what you can do. On the west end of Atlanta, by the AUC,
There's a bunch of Africans over there, ain't it?
there is an African shop that sells dashikis. Now, anybody that's familiar with the West End, right by the West End Mall, right across the street, okay, on the same side as the what is that? Foot Action over there, whatever the shoe store is over there, right? Sonia, there is an African shop where you can go over there, and you know how you like to lie, right? You can get some African prints, okay, a dashiki or two, okay, and then tell everybody that you went to Africa, because see, V. Lenore is reaching to the sky for you. She is reaching up to the sky, okay. But I'm still grounded in reality, Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III, and I know you can't afford no god doggone trip, Sonia. You can't afford to go to the airport. So I already know that you ain't gonna be able to go all the way to Africa. Plus, You know, you got them bubble guts. How you
Ooh,
gonna stay on a plane long enough, Sonya, to get over to Africa without messing them people plane up?
and that's a 20 plus hour plane ride. I think you have to fly from here, from Atlanta to Paris,
You right?
and then transfer planes. And I think it's another 20 hours from Paris. It's 8 hours from Atlanta to Paris. Don't ask me how I know this shit.
My mother went the way that she went was she actually had to go to Dubai, and
Mm-hmm.
she had like a day layover in Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how she got to Uganda. So I guess it depends on where in Africa you're going, because she
Yeah,
was
I
going.
know for South Africa, it's like I want to say 19 hours or something like that from Paris.
Mhm. Yep, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing
Mm-hmm.
though. Either
Mm-hmm.
way, she can't afford it. And she can't mess
But
up them people playing because she can walk around with her little Chucky jumpsuit all she wants to in here in America. But see, when she get on that plane and she's in that confined space and that
mm-hmm.
diaper starts smelling and people
Ooh-wee.
trying to figure out what the hell they're gonna stop the plane in Paris and they ain't gonna let her back on. Is what's gonna happen.
Here's the thing. I think she has a huge rude awakening if she goes to Africa. First and foremost, as small as she is, African men like some meat on them bones.
Mm-hmm.
The heavier you are over there is a sign of wealth, child.
It's a sign
So
of
they
wealth.
they like them thick and thickalicious. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why she would even think that would be an option over there. The other thing is, well, they probably do have ponytails over there. Because I was gonna say, would she get braids or something to go? But nah, she could just do ponytails, and she could still buy her ponytails over there. But
Braid
I'm thinking
what?
I think as far as money goes, I think, she's got those little African friends, so she says, possible investors. Now, I know she thinks giving her cat away is somehow putting money in the pot for any investment that these people are trying to make,
Mm-hmm.
but she might be able to sell that cat. I just don't know how much business she's going to really bring in Africa, because like I said, they don't like them skinny like that.
They don't. They don't. They would sacrifice her to the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as she get off the plane,
Mm-hmm.
that one, that is the one we will give up. Light up the fire. We have found one to give to the gods.
Oh God.
That is exactly what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
my hero said that in Africa they would think that she was Oprah. So
Oprah.
Black but not bitter says I'm Oprah to the men in Africa. Because you said that
Oh, that black but not bitter is Oprah. I thought you were saying Sonya's Oprah. I was
no
like,
no
who's
no no
gonna
no
think Sonya's Oprah?
hell
Go ahead.
no. But Black but not bitter said I'm Oprah to the men in Africa.
Okay.
Just mom said I must be a millionaire. They're trying to indicate they got some meat on their bones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
R-
Okay.
Rossi says, I know my African loves my big butt.
All right, Rossi. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay, Rossi, say that then. Rossi, say that then.
They ain't got no time for no damn bony tail. Now they might send her straight to the hospital when she gets off that plane because they're gonna swear something wrong with her.
Get
And they
her
would be right.
emergency help. Get her emergency help right now. Medicine men, get her emergency help now. D- Dimples Wimples said, hips don't lie here. Okay, Dimples Wimples. Look, if you thick in the chat, just say that, okay? If
Mm-hmm.
you thick in the chat, just say that. I mean, Dimples Wimples done laid it down, said them hips don't lie. Okay.
I'm thick too, child. Look at that comment right before. Oh shit! When it goes by, something wrong with my brain. Who is it? Right before that Tanya B put in there.
Don't nobody want that rotten tuna. Master didn't want it. She found him. Look, Tanya be here. I'm gonna need you to tell the truth a little bit softer, okay? You ain't gotta be so hard with the truth. Okay? Rotten tuna. You right though. You right. You right.
Mhm.
Okay. Tanya be here say I'm thick. Say that then, Tanya B. Here. Rossi said the smell alone would drive someone crazy. She needs her own
Mm,
pod.
honey.
Black why is V?
Hmm.
I'm
It-
blaming Black but not Better's behavior on you.
oh my God. I just.
People like her in Africa have flies all around her head. Black but not Better, do they have salad feathers following them around too?
You heard the you seen those commercials and they like they had that sad music for the doggies
Yeah.
and they just show a mural of or a collage of pictures of Sonya and we'll just sing that song in the back.
Oh man. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. You know I like to edit, right? You know I like to edit, right? I have a penchant for editing things. So don't give me no ammunition,
Please
okay?
do it. I think that would be hilarious. Let me give you the soundtrack in the back. You got to do it. It's hilarious.
Okay, you're right. I have to do it now. I absolutely have to.
You got to
Oh my
do
god.
it.
Oh my god. I have to do it. Oh my god. Okay.
Just make sure at the
Well,
end at the credits you got Black but not bitter and myself in there. Um,
yes.
you know, the end.
Yes. Yes. Shout out CPA say I'm thick like a snicker too. Africa, I'm on my way. V Lenore, I am hoping that you are not sending all the thick women over to Africa. There are some brothers over here that like thick women too.
I understand.
I'm some brothers.
I'm some
Don't send them all
I
away.
am some brothers.
I am some brothers, okay?
Oh wait. Okay.
Don't send them all away. Well, I think, well, V Lenore, send them all to Africa so they could be Oprah. No, don't do that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mercy. Everybody going to Africa. Chi-Town CPA, Dimples, Wimples, what in the world? Damn, Black but not better going over there to be Oprah. What the hell?
She ain't going nowhere unless Wiz
Nah,
say so.
yeah,
Okay.
she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Black but not better, you ain't going nowhere. No, my tie, you in the right country, okay? You in the right country. Don't go nowhere, my tie. Damn.
Wait, you going up too fast, aren't you?
No,
Yeah.
you just read this.
I read the thing. Then you're supposed to say, "Okay, I love you."
Right. That's
You
what
said that?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Okay, I love you. Smiley face. Are you going back to Miami for that position?
I'm here for you first. I need you to be okay. Hannah texts me. Your judge is done away. I love you more.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
What? I'm done?
No, you got one more.
Wait. Oh, shit. I'm moving things around. Hold on so I can see them. Wait. I'm here for you more. No, I said your judge is done away. I love you more. And you're supposed to say, oh, that's me. Oh, I love you. I know you're a good person. Can I stop you
Good.
right there, though?
Yeah,
Wait,
go ahead.
before you
Go
go
ahead.
there.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm amazed at. Like, for instance, and I'm using this as an example because it has always been hard for me to understand why people don't get it. When I look at a person that I consider to be a racist,
Okay.
okay, when I look at that person, I think to myself, I've come to this conclusion based upon things that I've seen them do
Mhm.
or or things that I've heard them say, right? That's
Mhm.
how I come to the conclusion that this person's a racist. Because when people say, oh, that person's not a racist, and I'm like, well, what is that based on? Because based upon the things I've seen them say and things I've seen them do, they're doing racist shit. They're hanging around racist people. So they must be racist. So my question was going to be, Sonya knows all of this shit that this man has done, that he has been found guilty of doing in the past. She
Mhm.
also knows he's been arrested multiple times during the 10 years he was with his wife. She
Mhm.
also knows that he lied to her,
Mhm.
supposedly, by omitting the truth, not telling her that he was married at first. She also has found out that he's been involved with all these other women, and he has basically swindled each and every one of them. She knows that he's been accused of SA on a young girl. She knows that they found pictures in his computer. So these are all the things he's done.
Mhm.
How is it that she claims to know his character and know that he's good if in fact all we know are the things he's done that show us otherwise?
I think if you go into Sonya's world, if you go into Sonya's way of thinking, right? What she's saying is that he's never done those things to her. He's lied to her, but she's willing to forgive that. You know why? Because she's a liar too. She has openly said that there are times when it's okay to lie. So lying is not a big deal to Sonya. So in her world, he hasn't done those things to her. He hasn't stolen from her. He hasn't pulled out a weapon and arm robbed her, you know. Um, he hasn't SA'd her. See, there are people in this world that believe that as long as it doesn't happen to me, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The only time that it counts is when it happens to me. Oh, you got your house broken into? Sorry for you. Oh, your daughter, oh, somebody did that to your daughter? Really? Oh, sorry for her. And they keep living their lives. Sonya is so self-centered that she doesn't have the ability to think about anybody else that could be a victim. And think about all the examples that you just gave, right?
Mm-hmm.
You, as V. Lenore, have sat down and thought about what it would feel like for that to happen to you. You have empathy for the people that this has happened to. Sonya is soulless. She does
Mm-hmm.
not possess empathy. So the
Yeah.
only thing that she cares about is Ernesto and
Mm-hmm.
getting him out, because Ernesto is the only person in her miserable life
Mm-hmm.
that has paid her any attention. He's the only person that has, because the only thing that they go back to, there's no the first time that we kissed, there's no the first time that we held hands, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps bringing up when she was in the hospital, he called her every day.
Texted her.
He texted her every day. Every day that was breakfast, was their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
all she can count on. And that means the most. So in exchange for that, she's willing to go through the fire for him.
mm, well, excuse me. And when she interviewed with me,
Mhm.
I asked her a couple times, "What are you going to do if you find out that all of this is true? If
Mhm.
he's found guilty, then what?" And she's going to say, "Well, he would have wasted my time. Whatever." She said, "But if he lied, I understand why he don't want to go
Mhm.
to jail."
Mhm.
So what you're saying is basically what you just said. Now, so what she's saying is what you just said is that, there are times when it's okay to lie, I guess.
Mhm. I
So
mean, she said
in
it.
essence, he's been lying to her for 2 years about his innocence, though. But anyway.
She's lied. I mean, not only about his innocence, but if you get into the minutia of it, he has lied to her about the police interview. Remember, he
Hmm.
said that Roswell
Yeah,
never interviewed him.
that's
You
why I
know,
called her.
there are Right, you did, and you told her that. And look, all of these minute details that add up to his
Mhm,
guilt that he
mhm,
has completely left out. Now, I would think, and this is just me thinking,
mhm,
that if a woman was talking to another woman and pointed out the fact that this man that you are trusting and think that everything he is saying is true, if a woman tells another woman, hey, he didn't tell you about his wife.
mhm,
Well, I didn't
exactly.
ask about that. But no, 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 but no, 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 no. Listen, 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 Simple Sally. Lying by omission is still lying.
Lying. Mhm,
So he lied to you by
mhm,
not telling you he was married. Well, I never
mhm.
asked about it. And so that no, 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 no. We grown.
Well, first of all, I got in her ass about that. Why on earth would you not ask?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. Why on earth would you get involved with someone, be so attracted to the person that you're ready to take your clothes off the moment you meet him, and you don't even bother to ask, is he in a relationship? Are you married? Any none of those questions came up. She said, "Well, I was just thinking if he's moving like me, you ain't doing." Girl, you 50 something years old. Stop with that lying ass bullshit.
Right.
You knew damn well that people out here are not going to necessarily volunteer certain information if they're trying to accomplish a certain goal.
Correct.
So I just don't understand. And she's in the streets too. She deals with street people. So
Right.
like, come on now. You didn't want to know. You had a feeling. First of all, some people have said that they thought that she knew who he was anyway. So she probably knew he was married. I believe there's a good chance she knew who Nestor was before she met him.
How did she know that?
I don't know. Some people have suggested that she um that had already been like checking out his information or something like that, his
Hmm.
website or his IG or something like that, and
Mm.
that they arranged to meet up when they met. But
Okay.
I feel like there's I don't know if she could have known who he was. I don't know how she would have known necessarily who he was,
Hmm.
but I do believe she found out quickly who he was. I think once she met him, Sonya's the type of person who's going to go straight to investigating. And I'm not mad at that because I think it's necessary in some cases for a woman if she meets
Hmm.
somebody she likes. Yeah,
Sure.
you want to talk to them, ask them, the pertinent questions, but then you might want to do your best to verify a little bit. So I get it. But I do believe that she had a feeling, or she possibly could have known that he was married, and that didn't matter to her because she had her own goal.
Okay. Okay. Now that makes sense. And I never thought about that. I think that that's kind of dangerous because
Absolutely.
yes, you can. I mean, any tool can be used as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you are doing that for your own safety, fine. But I think Sonya may have taken it a bridge too far because I think Sonya knows a lot for somebody to just like somebody.
Absolutely.
I think Sonya is, she made herself privy to a lot of information. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that, like, her obsessive compulsive disorder
Mm-hmm.
caused her to probably take that just a step too far. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if 5 weeks pass and a person that I've had a few encounters with is gone, and I know at that point that they are married. And see, and here's how you know she knows he's married is because in order to find him, she went to Shirley Strawberry's page. Why would you do that? Because you know that's his wife.
That's exactly my point. Yes.
You knew that was his wife. So that's where you
Absolutely.
went to find more information.
Yep.
You found that information. And see, here's the thing. If I meet a woman and I'm like, oh man, she was great. What happened to her? Let me see. Let me see if I can find her on social media. Oh, I see. Oh, she married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? I'm about to go. I'm about to go to Amazon and check the prices on these supplements to see if they done came down a little bit more, or if I can get them the same day. I'm not doing this no more. Once I find out that you married,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the hell happened to you, is the responsibility of your husband.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm handling it. But that's not what she did.
No, absolutely not. She didn't.
She pursued him even more.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, push come to shove, married, not married, bigamy, whatever, she was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She
No
was
doubt.
absolutely wrong. Now, Tanya B has a very interesting point. Oh, first of all, let me acknowledge the super chat. I got, hold on, didn't mean for it to go away. Sorry. Sorry. Mixtures Monica. Sing it like Shaka for that tuna comment about Sonya. To the fire, to the furnace, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Mixtress Monica coming through with the Shaka Khan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that being said, let me go back to Tanya B's comment if I can find it again. Tanya B says at V Lenore, I think they met on a dating app. I never thought of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never thought of that. That's a very good possibility. I also think he was interested in her because she worked in law. Maybe the plan was for her to be the next fake lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
But do you think, I don't think he knew that she was a fake lawyer. Do you think he knew that?
I don't know. See, I don't know. She presents herself in honestly, Tanya B, let me tell you, I don't think that she presented herself that way. I think she actually did present herself as a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And because he doesn't really talk about that part until it gets to the part where he's trying to get legal advice. I do think that he thought that there was some sort of business acumen with her, that she was starting a business, she owned a business, or she was business.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he thought that he might be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Yeah. Or take advantage of her, because if she's starting a business and she's all about business, she probably has some money. You got to have some money to be moving around, probably the way in which she described herself.
That girl says they met at a gas station. It's been said before she knew the calls were out. I think they might have met at a gas station, but I think that might have been the meeting spot.
Right. We're saying that's the meeting spot. Not,
So in my opinion, I
yeah,
think the gas station was the meeting spot. They met up. So I
right.
believe that what Tanya B is saying could be true. You meet on the app, and then, oh, what you doing this weekend? Well, meet me at the gas station because that's where the whatever was happening.
The
At
RV is going to be
yeah,
parked.
the RV. Yeah. So meet me there. I think that might be the meet up spot, but I don't really see um I don't really see now that I think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense because I don't really see Nesto looking at her and going, yeah, you the
Yeah,
one. I can see
exactly.
them meeting over the app and then meeting in person at the gas station and him saying, well, you the one I'm here to meet, you know.
Yep. Yep. And he probably has to park in those types of places or whatever anyway from time to time if
Mm-hmm.
he's living and staying in an RV.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. I think that could have been, they could have met on that app and then decided to meet up. And I agree with what you said. He's not going to look at somebody coming out the gas station and make some determination that, oh, yeah, they got a lot of money. They're fine. I want to get with them. Not in that way. Now,
Right.
then again, he might. But what was she driving at that gas station that night?
I don't know. I don't know. But she left with him, obviously.
Okay.
That girl said there was never mention about no app. No, but they don't mention everything though. Like I mean,
Right.
like keep in mind, we only know what's on these calls.
Right.
Like we don't know the minutia, the details. It could be. I
Right.
mean, I don't know.
And how often do you get on the phone with somebody and talk about every detail that the other person already is aware of because they were right there? Like you might hash out some of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but you may not because you don't have to because the person was there.
Right. So the conversation there, I like the conversation wouldn't be like, remember when we swiped on each other on the app and then we met at the gas? No, they just went to straight to we met at the gas station.
Right.
I think that's plausible. I mean, do we know for a fact that's what happened?
No. Yeah, we don't know
No.
anything.
But look, Tanya B is bringing receipts because Tanya B, now that you mention it, Sonya has mentioned meeting other guys on apps. So
Mhm.
Tanya B kind of got me thinking a little bit
Mhm.
because she
Mhm.
did mention to Nesto that she has met guys on the dating app before.
Do we know how Nesto met those other ladies that are victims in this case?
I don't know. Well, you know what? I take that back. One was met at a Starbucks. He struck up a conversation at a Starbucks with, I think it was that Gail Bickham, y'all? I think.
So that's what Gail put in her complaint. I can't remember.
I believe so. So I believe Gail Bickham
Okay.
was at a Starbucks. He opened the
Okay.
door for her, started up a conversation, told her about how he can make her business, blow up or whatever. So I
Mhm.
do believe that to be the case. Yes, Carlise Burke says Starbucks. So yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What about Melanie?
I don't know. Hold on. That girl said another one at church. He did meet somebody at church. I can't remember who was at church. That girl, do you know? Because I don't know who was met
It
at.
had to be Melanie Scretchen the way she looks, child. She looks so homely.
Mm, mm.
That's the one driving around in an ambulance.
Yeah, yeah.
Make that make
Um,
sense. I would have cussed that nigga out.
can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine?
Child, I was tripping. I told y'all that story about the girl that I met inside who, she was like, "What you in here for?"
Hmm.
Held up a library or some shit or whatever.
Hmm.
So we were talking to her one day. I said, "Well, what are you in here for?" And she said, and she's kind of laughed or whatever. And I was like, "What? What you in here for?" She said, "I stole an ambulance." So I was like, "What the fuck? What's that with these ambulance drivers?"
She stole an ambulance.
I didn't tell you, or you didn't. I said it on a live recently. But yeah, she stole an ambulance. She said it was just basically it was just sitting out there on the street. The people were, I guess, the EMTs or whomever were inside the place or working on some, I don't know. But
Hmm.
she said she walked past, the door was unlocked, the keys were in there, she just jumped in and then she just drove it around the block to like a gas station, and then she got out and left it there. And so she was telling this to me and another girl. I said, and we both were like, "Were you high? Like, you do what kind of drugs you do?" Like,
Right.
you. She was like, "No, I wasn't high." And so then when we were like, "Well, what was the point? Why would you do that? Why would you? What would possess you to want to do that?" And she was by herself, and she wasn't running from anything. She just saw it, thought it would be funny, and she drove it around the corner. And she said they called it theft. It wasn't theft. I said, "You stole it." She said, "But I left it." I said, "But girl," she said, "I just borrowed it." I said, "Did you get permission to borrow it?" She said, "No." Then I said, "You stole it."
She said.
This woman in her 50s too, as a matter of fact, probably late 40s actually. From Dayton, by the way. Anyway, go ahead.
She said that she didn't steal it. She borrowed it.
That's what she said. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Sonya was trying to make Nesto feel good about his crimes and told him that it wasn't stealing, it was unauthorized use of a vehicle? Do you remember that?
No, I didn't remember that, but that's precisely what she was getting at, I guess.
Sonya said, well, you didn't steal the car. It was unauthorized use. That's what
That's true.
stealing is.
And she
Stealing
said,
is
look, when you are dating a person and you may give them money, why do you keep giving them money if the person didn't give you the money back that you already gave them? I mean, when you're in a relationship with people, it's civil. Mm-hmm.
but what the hell is unauthorized use of a vehicle?
Theft.
Unauthorized use of a just the words unauthorized by itself says that it's wrong.
Actually, I bet if you Googled how do you define theft of a vehicle, it's gonna say unauthorized use or some shit. Like,
Oh,
what did she think she was doing?
I
She's
don't know, but when you was telling that story, that's what it sounded like. Sounded like she knew Sonya, and she probably called. She probably called Quentin and was like, "Hey, Quentin, they say I stole. Nuh-uh,
He's the
nuh-uh.
sovereign
They holding
citizen.
you against your will.
That's right.
You a hostage right now."
And that woman wasn't driving or stealing; she was traveling and unauthorized usage while she was traveling. She
You
wasn't
was
driving.
traveling, and you got the right to travel. Was you using the vehicle to make money? Well, no. Well, then you can do it. You can do whatever you want to.
Them damn sovereign citizens, boy.
Them
Okay,
sovereignty. If y'all want to laugh, go to your
baby.
YouTube search and put in sovereign citizen and just sit back. Just sit back and you're gonna get the most entertainment that you will ever get from the police. I promise.
But
Have you
obviously, these people don't watch YouTube, these sovereign citizens, because everybody gets damn arrested. I've never seen one occasion where they said, "Oh, you're sovereign. Okay, you were traveling. My bad," and walked away and let them leave.
all
I've
right?
never seen it.
Have a good day. Zippity doo dah. Zippity day.
Never
Have a good
one
one.
time have I seen that. But
April B has been rocking with your boy for 4 months. Thank you so much for 120 days, April B. I do appreciate your support. She says, "Thank you for all you do, Native." Well, guess what, April B? I love what I do and I love who I do it for. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you being here with me for 4 months. All right, y'all. Let's get back into some more of these ridiculous texts.
okay.
Good morning. Thank you. I love you, smiley face.
I remember every moment of everything, every conversation, every meeting. Take notes. Discovery will assist in the 2009 charge because I know that one is a mystery more than the others. Is there a police report for your ID theft?
Good afternoon. I received part of the indictment. Joe bought it today. It lists the charges 1 through 39. Hannah's boss is the one who will represent me moving forward. I was on federal probation starting 2008 and had no run ins or pending cases at all. Wait, I thought he hadn't been in trouble since the 80s. Why would he be on federal probation starting in 2008?
I thought he was so wait a minute. When did he get out of prison?
I don't know. But Sonya said that he hadn't been in trouble since the 80s.
The 90s, I thought.
The
Yeah.
90s, the 80s, 90s, somewhere a long time ago. Long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
This say I was on federal probation starting in 2008. You know what, Sonya? I'm starting to believe that you lie a lot.
Well, somebody said, when I say somebody, it was either a content creator or someone in the chat had said something because I want to say I may have asked this question to my chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to figure out when he got out of prison because it seemed as if somebody mentioned that he had only been out of prison maybe 5 years before he got with Shirley. So maybe it was really he was done with probation 5 years before. I don't understand when he got out of prison.
Because they got married in 2015, right? Is that right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they got married in 2015. So 2008, he was on federal probation. Maybe that's when he got off probation.
Okay, but so let me understand this. So he went to prison and then they let him out and go to probation for the remaining period of his sentence? Because why was he on probation if he was just already in prison?
I don't know. Okay, so PW said he got out in 2008.
Okay.
So he got out and they put him on probation.
Yeah, he must have gotten out early or something, and
Yeah,
then it did probation for the remaining period of his time.
right. That's what it looks like. Could be happening, but yeah.
And then
Um,
he was on probation. Wait, so they said he was on probation until 2008 or until like 2014 or something.
I don't know what would make sense. Let me see. So he got married in 2015, 2008. So what would make sense is if they gave him like, I don't know, 5 years probation, something like that. Um, he paid his final that girl said I heard somewhere that he paid his final restitution in 2021.
Tanya B here said Slowberry paid to get crimes expunged. But what crimes? Because he still has a whole record out there.
Yeah, I guess whatever they could. I mean, because they can't take everything off.
They ain't gonna take everything off. Yeah.
Right. So maybe it was just, hey hun, see what you can take off and we'll deal with the rest. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But I do remember her saying something about like, remember that call when she said, well, when you get out, you're gonna have to take care of whatever. I don't know what she was referring to. But she was
Yeah.
kind of referring to kind of like I guess getting the rest expunged or getting the rest hidden or covered up. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I was gonna say, obviously, if she got anything expunged, honestly,
Mhm.
with a dude like him, it had to be shit from when he was like 19 and 20. I'm sure it was the oldest of his record because the fact that he's continuing to commit crimes, I don't know how easy it would be to expunge it if he's an active criminal. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And if he's on probation, he's not getting anything expunged at that time. Is it possible that he was on probation when they got married?
Possibly. I mean,
Hmm.
possibly, but yeah, work in progress. You're right. You can't expunge a federal charge, and we know he
But you
has
probably
federal
can seal
charges.
it.
So
You can probably seal it though.
yeah,
Maybe. I'm guessing. Okay. I
that girl
didn't know
said,
you
yeah,
couldn't expunge a federal charge. Go ahead. What were you
that
saying?
girl said he got nothing expunged.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Wait. She paid hide their name. What Shay B say? She paid to hide their name, which is why no one could find their marriage license. Oh, well, they can private the marriage license. There is a way to do that, but that yeah, it doesn't mean that other stuff was private. I don't know.
Isn't this interesting to go through all this instead of just, I don't know, not stealing from people?
Right.
I mean, wouldn't the easy thing be to just not steal from people? I'm just saying.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
know.
look at PW.
Lady T Bug document shows he didn't pay his restitution until 2021. It was addendum added to Wooten filing for all his crimes.
In 2021? Oh, it was in the addendum. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Rakia Malik says, so Shirley knew about his past. Absolutely.
Hmm.
She said that. She said that on the call. So I knew, but I thought you were past all of that.
You're supposed to be checking for your warrants every day.
Why wouldn't you checking for your warrants, hun? That warrants just creep up on you like COVID.
Right.
Like, I was
Well, they
fine.
kind of do. They kind of do.
I was fine yesterday.
They kind of do creep up on you now. It is possible you can get one and not know you got one, child.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a living testimony, my
yeah,
God.
but apples to oranges
I know.
comparison.
I
I
know.
mean, because again, as you described it, you were not a quote unquote active criminal.
No. No, I will never even claim that title.
Right.
It was a one and done kind of situation, but yeah, that shit did creep up on me like a fucking I mean, literally, it creeped up out of nowhere.
And I feel like the other reason why it's like polar opposites is because they had a choice. They had a choice as to how they wanted to handle it. And
Yeah.
they chose to handle it the way that they did. I feel like when you're dealing with compulsive career criminals, you ain't got no choice. You got to lock him down from 2022 to 2025
Yeah.
because he is a menace and he has proven himself to be a menace.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
only thing that V. Lenore has menaced is these YouTube streets. V. Lenore came out and said, "Come with me, Hail Mary." V. Lenore say, "I ain't a killer, but don't push me."
Don't try it. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen, y'all, I have been listening to a lot of V. Lenore shows. I tune in every time I see she's live. I would come in. But I'm going to tell y'all what, the VPOC episode of the V. Lenore show is my favorite episode. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all go look for the VPOC, I ain't a killer, but don't push me episode of the V. Lenore show. I could not stop laughing. She played a whole Tupac song, y'all.
Twice.
Twice. Gangster.
Wait.
Gangster.
Wait. Yeah, I always crack up because it's usually Texas Toy or it's Jackson Tabasco. One of them be like, "Oh shit, she," or Dimples Wimples. "Oh shit, she ain't even trying to monetize this."
Right.
You're like, "Oh shit, who's
Look,
doing something to somebody, doing something to me? Because she ain't even trying to monetize."
when I see, here's what I thought, V. This is what I thought. Because I looked at the name of the chat
Mm-hmm.
and I said, okay, so she's just gonna use that part of the song, like a little snippet, and then we gonna get into it, right? So the song
Mm-hmm.
comes on, Machiavelli, and Tupac come on, okay, and I'm like, all right, okay, so she gonna start from the beginning, okay. So all of a sudden, come with me. I'm like, all right, so okay, so we gonna start it. Then once Pac says that part, we gonna
Yeah.
move on. Uh-uh. Hail Mary, run quick, see. Like, all right, we gonna have here now. Do you want to ride or die? And look, I'm in my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen and I'm throwing up the west side and everything. I'm
Crip
in my
walking.
kitchen. I'm in my kitchen. I'm crip walking, throwing up the west side. Hail Mary, what you have here now?
Look at Black but not better. She said she 50, 50 Ohio, 50
Ohio
Georgia.
50 Georgia. So I'm sitting in my kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
got the west side on one hand, spreading cream cheese on the bagel with the other hand, which, by the way, is very difficult to do.
I was gonna
Okay.
say.
All right. And next thing I know, I'm like, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. So I'm expecting the song to go off. Hell no, nah, Virgo Cali. Hell no. Nah. The whole song played. Okay. So now I am eating my everything bagel
Mm-hmm.
with my plain cream cheese,
Mm-hmm.
still holding up the west side. West
With
side.
size.
Next thing I know, Pac is on verse like 3. I'm like, why the hell Pac's still on right now?
You know what, Southside Chi-Town? I was just about to ask that question because I've been gone, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just not seeing her in different chats, but she gone. She in here in under a different name, behaving herself.
No. Southside Chi-Town is correct. She blocked that lady from the earth. The whole earth.
And she just sit here. She's like, never to be heard from again.
She ain't come in my chat no more. I
I
ain't
see.
seen her ass nowhere on these YouTube streets. Gone.
That's why I'm telling you. I believe that. I believe she changed her name, came back with a new attitude. She
Nah,
ain't
she gone. Dimples Wimple say you stepped up with your lokes on. Listen, y'all. I sat there and I was like, all right, well, when is V coming on? Is this I had to go look to make sure I didn't click on the Vivo account for Tupac. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, wait, I thought I clicked on V Lenore. Hold on, let me go back. No. V ran it back. V ran it back. Leisha, oh Leisha, this happened. How many months ago this been? This been
It's
so this
just,
been a little while
it was
ago.
literally 2 days before I left.
V Lenore had to set the record straight on who chat you in, who you think you talking to.
I'm the
Look,
star, okay?
look, I'm telling y'all, that's why I call her VPOC. Okay. In case y'all want to know.
Um,
Dimples Wimples says she's still here. She was gifted a membership by me.
when? Over here? Just recently? Because I was gonna say Black but not bitter. Just asked, is she now stripping baby or is she Popeye?
She could be Popeyes.
She could
Because I
be.
ain't figured out who the hell Popeyes is yet.
So wait a minute. Um, when was she gifted the membership though?
Dimples
Dimples
Wimples
Wimple?
said,
Yes, on yesterday.
Popeye.
Popeye's minding Popeye's business. Okay. Popeye said, "Don't bring me in this bullshit." And people looking at me crazy.
Said, yes, she was gifted a membership on yesterday. Okay.
She still could have the account,
I don't know.
but under a different name. Out here,
Could
just
be.
change the name of that particular account. You know what I mean?
Could be. Could be.
Southside said, "I ain't never seen her again in anyone's channel."
Look, I'm telling you, like I can't figure out a way to incorporate V's name into Kendrick Lamar, but she literally Kendrick Lamar'd this woman. They not like us. They not like us.
And sometimes you gotta pop out on these bitches. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Y'all don't test V gangster, okay? Y'all don't test. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, she's, you look at the little avatar and it's cute. It's got the little glasses and got the little hair. And then when you hear her, she's doing these interviews. She's professional. But y'all, let me tell y'all something about this lady right here named V Lenore. Do not test her gangster. She's been cursing since she was 3. She called her daddy a
No,
nigga.
no, no. I stopped at 3. I stopped.
She stopped cussing at 3. She went to cussing rehab at 3.
Yes.
Okay. Call the daddy a
Especially with
nigga.
one. Okay, but go
Call the
ahead.
daddy a nigga. Call the daddy a nigga to his face. She
Baby, it
didn't
was
wait.
cute. That was not good. My mama needs a spanking for that shit.
She was not waiting for daddy to leave the room. She called her daddy a nigga to his face.
It
She
wasn't
used to
cute.
perform Diana Ross.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that.
She did this at an early age. Okay.
Mhm.
Whatever you do, and we ain't even gonna talk about was you smoking, was you drinking, what all was happening before the age of 10.
I was drinking. I told you I was drinking at the age of like 3, 4, and 5.
She was drinking by the age of 3, 4, and 5, y'all. Do not test her gangster. Now, I will give her credit for her polished image. I give her credit for that. But jump bad in her comments, Lord have mercy.
I
Jump
started.
bad in her comments.
My Tai asked, when did I pick it back up? Probably right around college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, college,
Mm-hmm.
but lightly. So,
Mm-hmm.
lightly,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went full throttle at like
Full throttle.
25. But fuck it.
Full throttle.
Yeah.
Full throttle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you imagine this little cute little girl just walking around cussing folks out? 2 years old.
They thought that shit was cute. It was not cute.
2 years old, cussing folks out. knowing what all the cuss words mean at 2 o'clock. See, I ain't know what they meant when I was 2.
Can I
Y'all,
can I be perfectly honest though with you?
go ahead.
This is not going to look good for me. Okay. None
Okay.
of this looks good for me. But what you really should be doing is looking at my mother's side eye. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, but the truth is, I wasn't cussing people out. I didn't cuss anybody out. Only one person did I cuss out. I was cussing around people,
Hmm.
but I only cussed out one person
Hmm.
consistently.
Okay. And who was that? Who's the person?
My daddy.
Okay. All right. How old was this? How old were you?
1 and 2,
Okay.
3.
So just in comparison, okay.
Mhm.
Do you know how many people I had cursed out at the age of 2? I'm gonna give you this multiple choice. 0, 1, 0, or 2. How many would you guess that Native had cussed out by the age of 2?
No one should be cussed out when you're 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm sure you're a good boy. I was actually a good girl for the most part,
Hmm.
but I would cuss sometimes.
Hmm.
And usually it was at my daddy.
Okay.
If he tell me to do something, I said bullshit.
Mm. How
You
many?
know
How
that
many?
little boy says bullshit, bullshit. Yeah.
How many of
That was
y'all said bullshit to your daddy ever? Like ever in life?
Baby that bitch said she ain't never cussed out nobody. You so saved. You are so sweet.
Yes, yes,
Nice.
Black but not bitter. This is why you are my hero. Because you 57 and ain't never cussed nobody out. No, I cannot say that. I can't say that. But I can tell you this, Black but not better. When I was 2 years old, I had not cussed anybody out in 2 years of being on the earth. That I had not done. Hmm.
Look, who was that just said? Work in progress. There was no reason why my mama should have been allowing me to do that. Okay. She would laugh. She thought that shit was cute. My mother was the boss of the house. She was a bully. Okay.
Hmm.
She was a bully. And she bullied me and my daddy. Okay. And she just thought that shit was cute. Never said nothing. And then was trying to get my son, trying to teach him how to cuss. I said, "Oh no, you won't." She's like, "What you talking about? You used to cuss." Yeah, but I wasn't my mama. I wasn't my mama. I'm this little nigga's mama. Okay?
Hmm.
You're not doing
Hmm.
that with my child. So I'm just saying. It was
But
not
here's what I
cute.
don't understand about the dynamic. I would think that if your mama was bullying both you and your daddy, here's what I would
Mhm.
think would happen. I would think that instead of cussing him out and making it worse for him, okay, I would think that you all would have been a more cohesive unit. That's what I would
We
have thought.
actually were. We actually really were a cohesive unit, but there's a hierarchy in every organization. Okay? There's a hierarchy. And I tried to explain this to y'all in the past. My mother was at the top of the hierarchy. My mother was the boss.
Right.
I was second in command. My daddy didn't have any status in that house. Do you
Oh my God.
understand?
Oh my
For the
God.
most part, he and I were aligned. Okay. We had each other's back. All right. We did that. But if that nigga stepped out of line,
Hmm.
I get him
Hmm.
together. I had to get daddy together. Okay. My daddy. I love my daddy.
Hmm.
No, he was really my best friend for real. I
He
told
would
you
have to be.
he was my friend. Huh?
He would have to be.
I
If
know.
look, if a small child cussed me out on a regular basis, that would have to be my best friend. I'll have no choice. I would have
Yes.
no choice.
Work in progress. He was definitely the lowest on the totem pole. He had no power. No.
I'm thinking maybe the movie should be about him.
By my daddy.
I think it should be about him.
I love my daddy.
The tragic tale of Mister. That's what we're gonna call it.
And I'll be honest, my mom, she used to, she really felt a way about my relationship with my dad. You two niggas is always conspiring. Oh God. Oh poor daddy. I love
Wow.
him. Mhm.
Wow.
I was
Well,
broken when I lost my dad, I thought, man, the only reason
mhm.
why I'm still alive after my daddy passed is because I had a child. If I didn't have a child, baby, I don't think I'd be here.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Look, them bonds are real, but Tanya B points this out. And I can't argue with you, Tanya B. V's mom bullied them, so V got it honest because she bullies us. Let me check the likes. Hit the like button, damn it. Yeah. These are things that she says. These are
Well,
things that you say.
hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people, Tanya B. So yes. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. hmm Yep. 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 I remember one time V bullied me on her show.
What
I
I
was
do?
on the show and I got bullied. So yeah.
How?
Cause you said something, you told me to do something, and I guess I wasn't doing it fast enough. And I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry. Damn.
I don't know. You're lying, Sonia. You're
Nah,
lying.
I remember
I would
that.
never.
I remember people in the chat was like, but V, and V wasn't hearing it. I think it was one of them days that you ain't ate nothing.
Okay,
If
I'm
I'm
sorry.
if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Sonia Durham, you're up.
Okay. It's the overcharge. Re- oh, it's the overcharge reach. Just like Trump case. Let's see what the discovery states. All the charges are lies. Don't say too much here. It ain't DA business. Actually, it is, Sonya.
Yep.
Really, it actually
Yep.
is
Yep.
DA's business.
And guess what? Even if you don't say it here, I guarantee Will Wood know all about it because y'all talk too got doggone much. Uh-huh.
You're gonna learn some shit from Will Wooten while you bullshitting because she obviously don't know everything and doesn't know where to look to find it. To be quite honest.
Will Wooten is playing 3D chess with these people, and I was listening to Pam a little bit before we came on, and I was just
Oh,
kind
she
of
was on.
yeah, and she had given the gist of what came out today. And let me tell you
Okay.
something, V. This
Mhm.
man ain't no joke. This man is no fucking joke.
Come on, Will Wooten.
If Nesto did not know from July of 2022 when he got arrested up until today, if he didn't realize how much trouble he in,
Hmm.
he should know now.
Can you give me a quick briefing on what came out of that? Because literally, I woke up late and I was doing a couple of things and I missed it. So,
Okay, so the basics of it is this. So when they filed the motion to suppress, there was also an amendment that went with it, but they had the amendment sealed so that way the public couldn't have access to it.
oh, really?
So when Will Wooten responded, he said, well, there's no order for this to be suppressed. So he put in the amendment. So what came out today was not just his answer, but also the amendment came out because there was no reason to suppress it.
Okay.
So when all of this came out, it basically said that, hey, we have proof that you were married to multiple people, which
Mhm.
means that this vehicle that you want to suppress the evidence for
Right.
is not yours.
Right.
So therefore, you have no standing. And
Right.
because you have no standing, and basically what they did, or what Will Wooten did, was he went and he basically canceled out everything that was in the amendment and gave proof that Ernesto has no standing for the vehicle. So it was a lot of documents
Okay.
that was just pointing out all the ways that he either stole, from other people, or Shirley Strawberry did not give him permission to have it in his possession
Mm-hmm.
and in his name.
Mm-hmm.
So, V, when I tell you this about to be a shit show on the side of Ernest Williams, you know they say he nasty. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's about to be a shit show on his side.
Do you think anything? Do you think that Sonya saw the grand jury on Friday?
Good question. I hadn't
Do you
really thought
would
about
have
it.
known that today some kind of way? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so because I think the grand jury is sealed. I think,
Secret. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know,
But we
but I
know she had a date, a couple of dates to see them.
right.
And, we know that Sylvia came out here acting like, oh, Sonya met with Will Wooten, her attorney, and Will Wooten. They met on the 28th, but it was the 27th when she was telling us this.
Mm-hmm.
So it threw me off how they met on the 28th, but today's the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking, does she mean 28th of December? But she made it sound like, she had this whole story about the attorney that Sonya has. He used to be, Will Wooten used to intern for him, and that attorney set something up, and Sonya doesn't have to go now because she provided everything they asked for.
You have to consider the source. I
Absolutely.
take everything that woman says as a grain of salt, a lie,
Mm-hmm.
a Scooby snack. You can never, I can never put Sylvia as being 100% honest or 100% accurate. Sylvia's whole game, ever since I have seen her on YouTube, is to distract. She's
Mm-hmm.
more of a distraction than a truth teller. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense that Will Wooten would clerk for another lawyer. I mean, they usually have paralegals. I've never known a lawyer to have a clerk. Judges usually have clerks.
No, he could intern. He could intern.
I believe he could do that.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was an intern.
Well, she called him a clerk.
Oh, when she do
She
that?
said that he clerked for her. So that's, see what I'm saying? Like, it's the
Oh, I
wording.
thought she
Like,
said intern. Okay.
no, she said clerked, and I've never known that to be a thing. Clerks work for judges. And so again, her being, illiterate, her not understanding things, her comprehension level is low. It's hard to tell what she's doing on purpose and what she's just stupid about.
Hey, so they're talking about. So you mentioned. I thought I saw something about text messages with Gail Bickham. Where are those text messages at?
Work in progress. Please give us more detail.
Where are these text messages? And if you got them, email them to us or drop them in an IG message because I'd rather read them right now.
Make it rain. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says Sonya cannot afford a high-end attorney.
Of course she cannot.
And honestly, I think it wouldn't even take for this part right here. She's not facing any charges. She's not, what we're really talking about is a request for information. So they're requesting information. All she got to do is turn in the information they requested. There's no need to even have a lawyer.
Wait, what? It was a total of 277 pages.
Yep, that's what Pam was reading. And honestly, I did not get through all of them. I didn't get through her whole reading of the whole thing. So
look at mop braids.
Look, lady, let me tell you something. You might scare them people on your side of the world. You don't scare me, okay? All right? You come over here and you're going to have to look for the bear trap in my yard, okay? Because I got one that's going to snap your ankles in half, okay? Watch yourself, mop braids. Watch yourself.
Child, does anybody have these court documents?
Pam got them.
Yeah, but
Virgo Cali, it was 3 hours. Because look, I was an hour and a half into it.
Damn, I got to go watch that. Okay.
It was a lot.
Wooten came with the receipts today. Ooh wee! What the text messages say? Y'all got me fucked up now. What the hell? Pam and Fram have them. Yeah, but we've got some wonderful paralegals that frequent these chats, and they're notorious for sending documents. So
Mhm. I
if
think I did
anybody
hear part of that. I think I did hear part where y'all talking about where Nesto was going back and forth with her about returning the vehicle. I think she said something about return the vehicle or else I will call the police. And then and I remember one part where he goes, "Good morning, happy Sunday." Like wasn't nothing wrong. After she literally like threatened him that she was gonna call the police, and he was like, "Good morning. Happy Sunday." And then was like, you think that you gonna threaten me or whatever. And, he did his regular Nesto thing that he does. I remember part of that. I was doing something during that part, but I think that's what they're referring to as those.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just Gab said he was trying to use Bible verses and prayer. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Mhm.
My brace said, "Native, you're mad." In my Catherine Jackson voice, "I don't want you no more." Chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only made me glad. Okay.
Mhm.
My tie said, "Yes, he is a whole fool." He is. He is. I'm surprised he hadn't opened up his own grocery store, Whole Foods.
Uh, mm-mm.
I'm surprised that wasn't one of his business venture, Whole Foods. Rakia Max said that live was so long I fell asleep, woke up, Pam was still reading. That's what I'm saying, V. It was long. It's a lot of stuff. And she
Really?
was trying to go through all of it.
Child, I want somebody to. If anybody has access to the text messages, please feel free to email me v.lenore.show@gmail. Also on IG v_Lenore_show.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Will
It was
do.
4 hours make it rain for real? Jeez. That's some dedication.
Did
South
she read all 277 pages though?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, she had to.
Wow.
Starfish and Coffee, what message?
Guys, read your message on the screen. Okay. It's on you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. But definitely if y'all got some more information, we oh wait, hold on. That girl
What?
said y'all got to see Erica King pictures also was included.
I saw that. Was that picture? Now I did turn on Bougie and she had a picture on the screen. Is that when she was pretending? Was that Erica King? That's why I'm saying if that was Erica King, that woman, I have never ever seen a picture or anything where she looked like herself in any of those things. Like she looks like completely different people every time I see her. He definitely screwed that version of Erica King. Definitely. That must have been the version of Erica King that was able to seduce Charleston one glass eye, whatever his name
Right.
is,
White.
White.
Mm-hmm.
So yikes. It was her. She
Work in
really,
progress says she's a woman of many faces.
she truly is. I swear. She never looks the same to me. Ever.
I remember that time V said that ain't the same bitch. I like to lost it.
It's not. I don't give a damn. Y'all not gonna tell me this is the same lady. These different ladies. It's too much.
Oh my goodness. All right,
Jesus.
V.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right,
Go ahead.
here we go. I will be indicted on the child stuff and grape cases next week, according to Joe. He's under the impression the bond will be reduced at this point with me having a new judge. He also suggests I refrain from speaking on the channel as well. So 2018 and 2019 pull-up incident report about my 2006 Range Rover being broken into. DMV files support this. What? Why
Hmm?
would the DMV have a file about his vehicle being broken into? That's a police report.
Right.
Okay. My identity was stolen at that point. All cars, etc. DMV will disclose when my license was renewed. You can
Hmm.
renew your license without it being.
Why would you have to renew your license?
You would get a new license.
Right. You just get a replacement.
Right. Huh. Sound like a lie. Today
Hmm.
also found out the wife contacted attorney to see if I could be served divorce papers. I feel as the DA approached her and intimidated her in an attempt to testify against me. File a divorce? This is why everything happened all together. April 14th, 2024. I was also told I should have waived probable cause hearing. It opened up more enemies against me. They want me to plead soon, but defense feels I can beat the X charges, including the child stuff. I'll have to wait for court to receive the remaining documents pertaining to the indictment. Once you obtain the police report about Waffle House, there's video, and corporate will have to give it to you. You'll have that. Anyway, I'll cool it on the interviews until we gather more intel on the situation. I may have to call and explain to her that they're going to attempt in deceiving her and not to go for it. I want you to read the letter I sent to Regina Delaney where I included a pic. There's only 2 witnesses attached to this indictment: Seth Fields and an investigator, nobody else.
Child. Okay.
That's you.
Have Dion speak with her. What police department?
APD Police Department, I remember now, it was 2018.
Okay. I will go on Monday to the location. Love you. See if Joy can shut the YouTube this she means Joey, right? Or Joe.
Joy, Joy,
To
what
the
what
world
what
alone.
is her position there? She's Hannah's boss.
Oh, Joy?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying, okay. See if Joy can shut the YouTube interference down. Negative impact on your case. Put that in writing to her. Get other people who have been lied on by DA. Why is she so concerned about the bloggers?
Because
It's because
she
we
is,
talk shit about her. It ain't got
that's
nothing to do
all
with
it is.
Nesto.
That's all it is. This has nothing to do with the case. This has everything to do with the fact that we look up jail visits where she looks ridiculous. We listen to calls where she says ridiculous things. If you don't talk, see, this is what doesn't make any sense. You say you don't talk about the case, but yet you want YouTube shut down because it's damaging the case. Well, how's it damaging the case if you ain't talking about it?
Right.
Because all we're commenting on is your stupid conversations.
And what has been publicized, not anything more. Honestly. Now there may be some bloggers who have dug into the life
Mhm.
and or not necessarily, and I'm not even talking about Sonya. I mean, just dug a little deeper into who Nessa was, who all
Mhm.
he was involved with,
Right.
and maybe interview people who also had similar experiences with the man. But at the end of the day, I think any reporter would even do that, to be quite
Right.
honest.
Right.
So no one's gone out here to create news without receipts, and now Will Wooten's going to look at the bloggers and say, "Aha! Let me write this down because the bloggers are messing up the case," or jurors are definitely paying attention to us, or potential jurors. We're scattered all across the country. So I don't even know, but a handful of, probably not even a handful. I don't know how many people are from or live in Atlanta right now that are content creators that talk about this on a consistent basis,
Think
especially
about
in Fulton County. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
think about what we're talking about. Like we're not talking about like I've been in some sections of YouTube where the content creators are having like 150, 200,000 subscribers,
Right.
right? There are some sports sections where you go in and there's like sports discussions. We talking about 300, half a million subscribers, right?
Uh huh.
The numbers are not over here.
No, not
They're
at
just
all.
not. This story is only big in their mind.
Yeah.
So look, I'm not even a potential juror. I don't even live in Fulton County. So I'm
That's what I
so
was gonna
so
say.
so
Yeah.
even though I'm in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so scattered. Everybody that's interested in this story is scattered. If you go through this chat, where everybody is so scattered throughout the country. Everything from California to New York, Georgia. I got Florida people in here, got Louisiana people in here. I mean, we're all over the place. How are we hurting the case? The
You're
lack of the lack of specificity. I'm sorry.
not. Hmm.
Sorry. The lack of specifics. The lack of specifics is what irritates me. How are we hurting the case? How?
Yeah.
Because I think that you should have a better hair pattern. Your male pattern baldness should not be affecting you the way it does, Sonia. Is that why?
Not your male pattern baldness.
Well,
Jesus.
she does have male pattern baldness.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yes, she does, V, and you've seen it. Try to act like you have never seen it before.
Look what Miss Lady put. Not right now. Right. Her comment right before this one.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
She
I forgot,
said something
forgot
about
what
shit.
my mouse was on. Shut down YouTube talking about it, but come on YouTube to give interviews.
Exactly.
Make that make sense.
Before and after making these comments.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
But it's because she's being shamed.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she's being embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we can see all the lies that she's telling.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's about her. It has nothing to do with any interference.
Mm-mm. None.
Because guess what? These people have been in these spaces for decades. These people are professionals.
Mm-hmm.
If there was interference, oh, there would have been something done about it without Sonya having to write a text to Nesto.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
can't believe that Hoover got a whole attitude talking about before I can get out of court, it's already on YouTube. Okay. And people are tweeting from the courthouse on other cases where other cases are concerned. Megan Cuniff is texting, sometimes tweeting right there in the damn courtroom.
correct.
So make it make sense to me that this is something odd, rare, something is bad. It makes no sense because media is always, around high profile cases. They're in the court. They're waiting to leave court so that they can do the very same thing that the YouTubers are doing when they leave. So what is the
Correct.
big deal? Are you going to shut down Channel 6? Are you going to shut down the Atlanta Journal Constitution? Like, what are you going to do about it? If something like that were to happen, if they were to leave and go report it, what would you say then? You better be glad we're the ones reporting on it and not them motherfuckers, because
Right.
that would bring more attention to the matter. Now, unless they're afraid that because it's generating or has generated a lot of talk on YouTube at this point, last year at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Maybe because that was happening, they thought that that talk and that energy could have gotten the attention of one of those larger media companies. I don't know, but I think that is ridiculous. Sounded ridiculous to me. He's been practicing law, what, 10 years or more?
Mm-hmm.
And for him to say that he's got a problem, it makes no sense. He wanted to shut us down for what? No, your
Yeah.
suits are trying to shut down your ability to breathe.
Oh my
You
God.
need to go see a tailor. Don't worry about what we doing on YouTube.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. I love that comment so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love that so much for him. Listen, V, apparently, however long he's been practicing law, he never heard of a man named OJ Simpson. The media
Evidently,
frenzy,
right.
the media frenzy that was around that case, which by the way, there is a new OJ documentary on Netflix. You should really watch it, V. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Is it good?
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I love a good old OJ conversation.
Look, you gonna love this one. And we can look, you gonna love this one so much. We can set up a whole other live to discuss what happened in
Okay.
because I'm telling you, V, this one is gonna blow your socks off.
Is it
Um,
multiple parts or something?
yeah, it's like four. I think it's 4 parts. It's not even that long.
Okay, cool.
They
Okay.
didn't even talk, but I want what I want you to do is I want you to watch it to the end. Okay, I want you to watch it to
Wait, hold on. Just Gab said, "Are you serious, Gail Bickham? Look what Just Gab just put in the chat."
it was Gail saving Nesto's number as Nesto the Buckhead scammer. He did. She actually did mention
Shut the
scammer.
entire f up.
Yeah, yeah. She mentioned it. Yeah, I heard that part. I did hear that part.
No, AK's point of view. Native was just saying that because Hoover is having a big hissy fit about the bloggers talking about this case, has he heard of OJ Simpson and all of the media um, attention? And hell, the whole country was watching that shit. I will never forget that a day in my life. I'll never forget. Let me tell you real quick. Okay, I know. Let me tell you real quick. Super quick story.
Hmm.
Not even a story. What
Hmm.
kind of? Remember when we had that discussion about uh, the guy that I spent time with during the Super Bowl that year in Atlanta?
Hmm.
Remember? And I
Hmm.
told you who it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the phone with that person. Okay, we just talking some regular, like a Tuesday, Wednesday. I want to say it was like a Wednesday afternoon. We just having a conversation, and all of a sudden he said, "Oh my God, oh my God." I said, "What?" He said, "Oh my God, turn on your TV." I said, "To what channel?" He said, "It don't matter." I said, "What?"
Wow.
He said, "Just turn your TV on." I turned on the TV. He said, "I'm watching OJ in this in this well, can't say a high speed chase because it was not, but he's in the car with, Al, whatever." I
Hmm.
said, "Oh my God." I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Do you know him?" He was like, "I've met him a couple times. Seemed like a nice man."
Wow.
But I always think of that because you know how you think about where you were or what you were
Hmm.
doing when
Hmm.
so and so died or when this situation happened. I will never forget the fact that I was on the phone with that dude and he said, "Oh my God, turn on the TV." And it was the OJ uh, rat race, if you will. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Well,
Go
well,
ahead.
I can tell you that I was trying to watch the NBA finals. I was trying to watch the Houston Rockets and
It
the
was the
New
middle
York
of the
Knicks
afternoon.
in the finals.
Okay.
And guess what?
What?
They took the game and they put the game on they put the game, you know how
Small
they do
screen.
the picture in picture and it's
Yeah, so
like in a realistic. They put the game on the tiniest portion of my TV.
ooh-wee.
And I had to watch OJ, and I'm like, I want to see Kareem Olajuwon win a championship. I
I
don't
was
care about this.
25, so I'm sure you were like a teenager.
Yes, I
So
wanted to see
you're like,
Kareem.
"What is this bullshit? I want to see the game."
I
Okay.
want to see the game, and I just remember them because they have never before or since then made a news story. They never put the NBA Finals like in the background of a news story ever.
Of course not.
ever.
So that goes to show you just how important that was. But let me ask you, so I keep telling myself it was the middle of the afternoon. So it wasn't? It was at
It
night?
was, but keep
Oh,
in
okay.
mind it was on the West Coast. So
Right.
we're talking about
Oh,
yeah, so we're talking about the middle of the afternoon over there, but over in Central and Eastern time, it was time for the game because I believe the game was in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a Central Time game. So that would
mhm.
have meant that it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon in California.
Okay. I felt like I didn't feel like it was that late though that I was talking on the phone.
It was well, the chase lasted a few hours.
Okay.
So it might have
Okay.
started before, but I'm saying the game started about 7 or 8 o'clock. And they
Okay.
were still chasing his ass at that point because they were going 13 miles an hour, getting in all them people way. But but Mr.
But after a
Hoover,
while, do you remember after a while people knew who it was? They knew that the like people on the freeway and stuff and people in different places, they were like waving it out there looking at certain points because
these
it had been on the
people,
news.
these people had time to go make signs.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I feel like I didn't want to say it because I was like, that sounds crazy. They couldn't have made signs, but it seemed like in my mind I remember signs.
They made signs. These people was out here talking about free OJ. He ain't been caught yet.
Ah,
He
so
ain't
did
been
I knew I
caught.
remember seeing it, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong about that part because how could they have made signs? But they did.
Look, Chocolate Drop said we were at my sister's house and the game was on. That ish is crazy. We ended up watching the damn white van going down the interstate. Like, what the hell? Look,
Exactly.
here's what happened. Here's what happened, right? So we watching the game. They interrupt
Mhm,
the game and put OJ on, right? Now I'm
mhm,
thinking to myself, like, all right, put the game back on, please. But then as they're going down the road, all of a sudden, OJ got a gun. What you mean he got a gun? What are you doing with a gun? Now all of a sudden,
mhm, mhm,
all of a sudden, I don't care about the game as much. Then they
mhm,
was like, yeah, and he got it up to his head. What?
mhm. That
Is
was
he about to,
crazy.
he about to off himself in the car?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll catch game two. It's cool. I
Poor
ain't,
Al.
I ain't tripping. Al was running. Yeah, I got him in the car. Who? You know who? OJ.
Poor Al. I'm sure his nerves were a fucking wreck. Okay.
Oh man.
We got a nigga in the back seat threatening to kill himself. He having a whole meltdown. You got the police surrounding them, but ain't doing shit. That would scare me right there. What? Why y'all just let me drive all slow? Y'all surrounding me. You got people on the streets. They got signs. They waving. People yelling. Everybody know what's going on. My
We just
nerves would be bad.
we
I
just trying to
was
get home.
wondering, what if he had to run out of gas? Wouldn't that be some bullshit?
Man, the police probably would have got a red thing and went to the gas station and helped him put gas back in. That's the way they was treating it. They was not taking it
Not a
serious.
container, a gas thing.
Yeah, they would have got him some more gas. I'm convinced. Like, what the hell is going on right now? We,
He was driving about 40 miles an hour on the damn freeway.
look, let me tell you, they got the audio from the conversation that they had, and OJ was like, "Yeah, man, I just can't take it no more." You know what I'm saying? I'm about to. No, OJ, you're stronger than this. Like they was giving him the best motivational speech in the
Mm-hmm.
history of motivational speeches. No, OJ, you're better than this. You're stronger than this. You're the man, OJ. You're the man. I don't know if I'm the man. I just know I'm ready to end all of it. No, OJ, you're not. No, OJ, you're not. OJ, you are strong. You are smart. I'm like, what the hell? I need this type of energy in my life. I'm just
Mm-mm.
saying, they was motivating the hell out of OJ.
He was, I guess. He was.
You can do it,
And
OJ.
then
No,
I also remember where I was when the verdict was read. Where were you? What'd
oh,
you do? You
listen,
remember?
listen. I had called my homeboy, right? I was on the
Mm-hmm.
phone with my homeboy. And we was talking about it because we like I had just graduated, like it was 94. just graduated a couple months earlier. You know what I'm saying? So it was summertime, and I
Mhm.
remember talking to my homeboy, and we was on the phone as the verdict was coming in because nobody expected it to be that quick.
Yeah,
Because it was like,
well, no, we did know it was going to happen. Here's the thing: we somehow we knew that the verdict was going to be read during the lunch hour of that day. I know that we knew that because I made plans. Me and a couple of my coworkers, we made plans, and we went to Damon's Ribs. Y'all remember Damon's Ribs?
didn't have that. No.
Oh my God, you're young. So it was a like a chain, like a restaurant chain. They sold ribs. They were really
Mhm.
good actually.
Okay.
So in there was a big ribs. It was like a sports bar because they had
Mhm.
like the big screens everywhere. So we were like, oh yeah, we got to go to Damon's because they'll have the TVs on and we can just go there. When we got there, when I tell you that place was standing, we did not go there to eat. It was standing room only. Every people were packed into that restaurant standing. All the TVs were on. See, obviously, I'm telling my age because obviously that was before we had our own phones and tablets and shit like that, or the Wi-Fi for that matter. So we got in there. It was standing room only. And when that verdict was read, when I tell you there were obviously more blacks in there than whites, but I
Mhm.
would bet that it was like a 70-30 split, blacks to whites in that place. Standing room only. When that verdict was read, it was silent as you could hear a mouse pissing on cotton. Okay,
Mhm.
it was super quiet. As soon as that verdict was read, you could see the divide in the room. Like it was clear. The black people were cheering and happy, and then white folks were silent as fuck, and they left. So anyway, yeah, that's right, Shay B. We screamed. We were like, ah! I mean, you would have thought we won the damn Super Bowl or something. Like, honestly, people were very invested in that. And I know I was because I grew up watching soap operas, but when that trial happened, I didn't watch a soap opera again. Not really because I spent all day. My mama used to be like, "Oh, I got to let me get my work done," because the court would start at 9 a.m. on the West Coast, but that meant it was 12 noon. It started here on the East Coast, so my
Mhm.
mother would be like, let me get up. I got to wash this. I got to cook this. I got to get everything ready because I got to go to trial today. Okay. We got court today. And she would literally plan everything around them court dates. That went on for what, a year? We would watch that shit day in, day out. And then after the trial, you got to watch all the recaps. It was just a whole lot going on. So when that verdict came out, people were very, very invested, and we were still pissed about Rodney King. So it was just like, we got no justice with Rodney King.
Mhm.
We're gonna get this justice with Johnny Cochran and OJ.
Yeah, and I think so hear me out. This is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
They thought that yeah, they knew when they were going to read the verdict, but remember they had only deliberated for 4 hours.
Right.
So they didn't know. So what I'm saying is that we really didn't like when they closed the case, we thought it was going to be at least a week or whatever before they were going to
Okay.
read. So to find out the next day, I was on the phone with my homeboy, and I remember we was talking about it, and we was talking about the holy hell that was going to erupt in California, and we was basically talking about how bad they was going to tear up California if they found this man guilty.
Hmm.
And we was on the phone, we was talking, and we was going back and forth. And then I remember when they got ready to read that verdict. And I
Hmm.
remember I was laying on my bed in my bedroom at my
Hmm.
mama house on the phone when they said in the case, and remember she messed up his name the first time that she said it. Orenthal, and then she said Orenthal James Simpson. When they said not guilty, I was like, I can't explain why I was so happy. I really can't.
Because you were young. Yeah, it was probably, he hadn't fully processed it, probably, but you knew you felt good about it. Huh?
Look. Work in progress saying Do you think he did it? Work in progress. Ain't no thinking to it. He did that shit. You
I don't
look.
think so.
I am.
I
That's why I want you to watch this documentary, V.
Okay.
And I want you
I
to
think
come
that
out.
keep this in mind. Depending upon who's producing a documentary, it's going to look the way they, how they intend for it to look. Sometimes
I want you. If you ain't doing
I'm gonna
nothing,
watch it. I'm gonna
if
watch it
you
with
ain't doing nothing after this,
you. Get
go
on it.
pull up Netflix and you'll see it. They got to just put in OJ. They got a brand new one, and the only people like it's not even that elaborate because there's one that's like super long or whatever. It's not even that elaborate. The only people they talked to was Christopher Darden. They talked to one of the jurors. Okay, they talked
Love
to
Christopher Darden. I
yeah,
don't like
yeah,
that nigga. That's a coon right there.
exactly, exactly. But they talked to oh man, what's my man name? The other black guy that was on the dream team. Oh man, I can't
Oh,
think
the
of it.
shorter. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know
They
his name.
talked to him, and then they talked to like a few witnesses, but they also talked to one of OJ's friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really it. I mean, a few people sprinkle here and there, but for the most part, they didn't load it down with a bunch of interviews. So what I
Mm-hmm.
want you to do, V, is I want you to watch it all the way to the end. And when it gets to that certain part, you're gonna know why I told you to watch it to the end. And then
Okay.
I want you to tell me what you think about OJ's status.
Do they say anything about this Charlie person?
No, and not that I
Okay.
can remember. No.
I
Mm-mm.
think that shit is stupid. So anyway, I did get an email. Let me look, see, because I didn't even open it. But you know that guy Chris Todd, he emailed me.
Why is
Maybe
Chris
that's
Todd emailing you?
well, initially I had his information because I was going to interview him. Remember? Oh, maybe you didn't
Mm-hmm.
know that. And then he, let me see if I can find that email. I didn't even open it because I don't really care for him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, I just saw something. Oh, let me see. Let me put his name in here. And I think it has something to do with OJ because you know how you're looking at your phone and the email happened to come through when I looked at my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and yet I didn't open it because I didn't but I know it says something like OJ. His email address is like playing cards or something like that. Yep, there it is. Play card show. Yep, January 17th. Says OJ Simpson murder accomplice Charlie Ehrlich. Just so you know, there were two killers, two knives, two coroners, OJ and Charlie. I knew he was so now he got pictures of Charlie he done sent me.
I don't know about that. That wasn't a part of what I saw.
I don't believe it anyway. That was his theory about, why he knows OJ did it. And then when OJ did that book, If I Did It or whatever, he mentioned something about a Charlie. So then
Mm-hmm.
this guy acts as if, see, I solved it. I told you I was a Charlie, like he had solved
Mm-hmm.
it, although it came out in that book. Or that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in that book. So it's like I don't understand this Chris Todd guy. But he sent this, I guess, to a few of us. Let me see if is Nyla on this list.
Carl Douglas. Thank you, Black, but not better. I couldn't think of his name, but yes, Carl Douglas.
Who is that? Oh, the
Carl
guy,
Douglas is
black guy.
yeah, that's the other. Yeah, that's the other attorney.
Yeah, I don't see where he sent this to Nyla. So several people he sent this to. Okay, I wonder if he put this out because that documentary had come out.
Possibly, possibly. I don't know. All I know is that I just want you to watch it, and I want you
Okay.
to examine the information that is presented to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then let me know what you think. I really want to know your real time. Like I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I want to know your real time reaction
Mm-hmm.
to this thing because I was blown away. I was blown away. I was. I ain't gonna lie. Tamara says, I lived in the heart of the riots, and if OJ had been found guilty, they would have torn the city up again. I believe it.
This
I,
dude
I,
sent
I
me
absolutely believe it.
I'm just sitting here noticing he sent me 3 different emails while I was on hiatus.
Is he going to interview with you? Because if he's not, then
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
want to. I don't really want to. I don't cuz I got well, I don't know. He won't like what I have to say. I feel like he's a liar.
I feel like it's an opportunity for you to air them out in, the only way that you can air it out. Only V can air somebody out in their face.
And I mean, initially I thought about it. I don't know. Let me watch. Well, he's supposed to be doing an OJ thing at some point, I think, with Nyla, if she's still interested in working with him. I just find him to be so just unauthentic, untruthful. This whole situation with Kim Porter and
Mhm.
that Courtney Burgess guy and him and that other attorney, all of that shit is weird. I feel like none of that makes sense. It sounds like they orchestrated some shit, and the guy they chose to put out in front of us, he couldn't even keep his lies, or not lies, that was a Freudian slip, his lines, because I do believe everything he said was rehearsed. He was messing up. That's why the attorney got pissed off in the midst of interviews. I mean, it's a lot. So I almost feel like I don't even want to give him the space to lie in my face. I just it's weird.
So do you feel like it will be worth it to confront the lies, or would there be value in that? Because I feel like it could be value in confronting him on the things he's lying about.
Yeah, I thought about it. I don't know.
Here's what
I
I
thought,
do know. I know that everybody in this chat right now and everybody on the replay of this on the replay of this video would be there for it. I can tell you that, including me.
yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
I'm just saying. And the only thing I want to add to the LA riot part of the whole thing was that what I hate is that we talk about Rodney King, but we never
Mhm.
mention Latasha Harlins. And I think that Latasha Harlins is um, kind of a footnote in the whole OJ, Rodney King injustice in LA, because it was Latasha Harlins plus Rodney King that made people lose it in LA. It wasn't just the one thing. Latasha Harlins, the 15-year-old who was fatally shot for
I
trying to
never
pay
heard
for
this
orange
story.
juice. So if you look it up, Latasha Harlins was 15 years old. She went
Mm,
into um, a grocery store
mhm,
to pay for some orange juice. Her mother had sent her to the store to pay for some orange juice. There's surveillance video. She goes, she had the money in her hand. The Korean store owner accused her of stealing something. Now,
mhm,
what? We don't know,
mhm,
because she had money in her hand to pay for the orange juice.
mm.
They got into an argument. Natasha Harlins went to walk away. She was shot in the back of the head
What?
as she was walking away.
A 15-year-old.
15-year-old child. This was March of 1991.
And what happened to that guy?
This was a woman.
Oh, the woman? A
She,
woman did.
she
Oh,
went,
I think I do remember this. Asian woman.
she went, yes, and she went to trial and got none, did not see the inside of a jail cell, because the white judge said that she did not see her as a threat to the community.
Oh, what?
Yes. Yes, I revived. She did. Yes, them folks, she
Wow.
was buying orange juice. Now,
Wow.
this happened before Rodney King.
Okay.
So you already have this story that's
Right.
out there about Latasha Harlins.
Right.
Then Rodney King happens,
Right.
and the cops get let off on that trial.
And that was the
So
first time America as a whole got to see the treatment of Black people by the police.
right,
We heard about it. Black people knew and believed the shit happens, but a lot of people, I'd say the majority of Black people, understood that this happens and believe that this happens. But there's a smaller community of Black folks that
mhm,
maybe didn't know, white people who really didn't want to admit or know that it was happening. So here it was in your face. You
mhm,
literally saw these motherfuckers beating the shit out of that man who was not fighting back.
right,
And
right.
and they had no idea. Can you imagine how big that camera had to be that was filming that shit in 1990?
Absolutely,
That thing was
absolutely.
that
That
wasn't
thing
no
was
easy feat. And it probably
monstrous.
took a minute. Had to plug that shit in and
Correct,
set it
correct,
up on his shoulder or whatever the hell they did. But
correct.
that wasn't, we didn't have cameras, and very few people had camcorders at that time.
Right.
That was like a huge like purchase for people. So the fact that we got lucky enough,
Hmm.
if that's the word we want to use, that this person, whoever it was, who I do believe was white person, wasn't it?
He was, I believe. Yeah.
And they just recorded that shit. That was wild. And even if somebody had ever done it before, but who were they going to give the recording to? If they given the recording to the police, what was going to happen with that?
Right, which is why he went to the media.
Yep.
Um, but I think like so okay, so picture it because I think a lot of times it gets out of context, right? Where people are
Mhm.
just like, oh, the Rodney King, they were overreacting. No, not only did you have video footage of Rodney King being beaten, you had the surveillance video that had been shown to the residents of Los Angeles and in California because this story really didn't get a lot of nationwide exposure. But you had the residents of California, the residents of Los Angeles, who were watching surveillance video of a 15-year-old girl being shot in the back of the head.
Wow.
Then you had, so now that wasn't a failure of the police. That was a failure of the judicial system. So now you bring in Rodney King, which is not only a failure of the police to protect and serve, but now you also double it by
Mhm.
also having a failure of the justice system again.
Mhm. Well,
So I think that she gets lost in this whole thing.
yeah,
And
she obviously is. Yeah.
the outrage for Latasha Harlins gets swept under the rug. So I think that that had a lot to do, with the LA riots, not just Rodney King, not just one incident, but a 15-year-old girl who was walking away gets shot in the
Mhm.
back of the head trying to pay for orange juice. It was $1.79. I will never forget the details of this damn case.
Mhm.
$1.79, and she had the money in her hand.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
When they came to get her body, the $1.79 was in her hand.
Mm-mm.
And we do not talk about Latasha Harlins enough. Y'all look that case up. We don't talk about her enough. We do not say her name enough. She deserved to live. She deserved to be here right now. This girl is the
Absolutely.
same age as me. She was born in 76. We was born the same year. We were 15 at the same time.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
50 Fit and Fab says in the 30/30 documentary about OJ, one of the jurors says she voted not guilty for it for Latasha Harlins. Right. I do remember that interview. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot. We have a lot. This is why I be saying like we have a lot that when people try to shut us up, when people try to say, "Oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives, this, and y'all need to do this and take." No, 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 no. We have been through hell and high water with the justice system in this country.
Yes, we have.
And I think that we have to be willing to acknowledge that. And we have to be willing to stand up to people who refuse to acknowledge that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think those types of cases, having, actual video footage at that time made it real for a lot of people as to what our frustrations are and why.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's in your face now. You can't deny you didn't see what you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
But you also can't deny that when these people were went free, that does not make sense when you saw what you saw. It's not, his word against mine, and all this forensic evidence that they talk about. We had our eyes as the evidence, you know. So I don't know.
And they will tell you, George Floyd, that you didn't see what you saw. They
Yeah,
will
you
tell
can't
you
believe your lying eyes now.
that you didn't see Derek Chauvin put his knee on George Floyd's neck. They're going
Mm-hmm,
to tell you that something else happened.
mm-hmm,
Not that his windpipe was restricted to where he could not breathe. No, 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 no. He was a drug addict. And that's what it
mm-hmm,
was.
mm-hmm,
They have no problem telling you that you didn't see what you saw.
mm-hmm.
Because see, that's what they have to do now. Because we have the technology.
Mm-hmm. That's why they get so nervous now. You pull out a camera, you might as well have a rifle, child. They get
Yeah,
real nervous about them cameras.
they do. They do.
And I can bet I wouldn't be surprised if Trump doesn't put something in action that says you can't. I mean, because they are doing what they want. So I
Mhm.
think something's going to happen where they're going to try to control whether or not you can videotape shit.
They can try that.
Yeah, I think they
They
are going to try it.
they can try that, but it's gonna be damn near impossible.
I hope.
It's gonna be damn near impossible. I mean, you already got body cam footage out there, but you don't know what I'm doing with my phone. You don't even see me. You too busy breaking this man's civil rights. You too busy. You too busy beating on these people. You too busy restraining these people. You too busy making sure that they can't breathe.
Mhm.
You don't know what I'm doing with my phone, sir. You don't know that I'm live right now, and that as you approach me, the people that's on my Facebook live watching this right now are watching you. I'm not recording this. This is live. So
Mhm.
they're gonna have a hard time controlling that.
Hmm.
A hard time. AK's POV said, I stand 10 toes down on anyone tries to deny the pain and progress of Black Americans. Well, I appreciate you doing that because everybody does not.
Mhm.
The woman he chose brings up a good point. The woman he chose says they're going to get full immunity, so it won't matter what is caught on camera.
Hmm.
I need to get into the weeds on that one, the woman he chose. Because I still feel like if civil rights are violated, there still should be some charges there. But we just need to get into the weeds and see exactly what that whole immunity thing is going to end up being.
Mhm. Oh, is it on me? Are we back?
We back. We back. We back. Hold on. Hold on. You are on. Okay, I will go Monday.
Of course. Okay. I'll go Monday to the location. Love you. See if Joy can shut the. Oh, I read all this.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
you're
the
on.
indictment number, Boo?
24SC001723 case number. Thank you for being here for me, sad face. I love you. I'm okay.
Good morning, babe. You are priority and you mean everything. I love you.
How are you today, my love? My life is so some shit, but I have to stay focused.
Stay focused, babe. It's all lies. I love you. I still don't know how or why she loves him.
Who knows? Who the hell knows? Nasty little thing.
She is nasty now.
You still up?
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll email your attorney to get the information. Think of everything you know about Erica, put it in writing, or if you know character witnesses to her. Anything she may have said to you about anything. They are trying to make you the fall guy. Keep it secret until court. Everything matters. How are you? I have some trips planned and a doctor's visit. I need x rays done on my stomach area. It's been 3 years.
Okay, that's baby. I'm
What?
okay. Just here thinking everything.
Huh?
When are going to the doctor's visits?
Huh?
His
Okay, that's
brain,
baby.
his brain is melting. Okay, that's baby. I'm okay. Just here thinking everything. When
What's
are going to the doctor's visit?
what is how what is being baby? What does it mean to be baby?
Tahee. Remember the Tin Man on the Wiz? Tahee. Yeah. He's he's Ernesto is literally breaking down. Okay. Okay, that's baby. I'm okay. Just here thinking everything. When I going to the doctor's visit? Tahee.
Okay.
Let me know for sure about the doctor appointment. I'm more concerned about that than the case. I'm more concerned about you going to the doctor than me spending the rest of my life in prison.
She is loving that.
I'll just wait until I'm indicted on the other two. I definitely know the twisted things from the warrant in order to secure an indictment. Arraignment in about 45 days, they'll come with a plea. So I won't speak too much on here, not focused on what people are saying out there because they've proven to be no help and only want me to fall and go to prison or a homeless shelter when I'm out. So the choices are prison or a homeless shelter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No matter though, I'm satisfied I spoke out on my innocence and I feel good about that. Front page of the indictment shows the case numbers I was indicted on, top left.
I'll make sure the attorney uh, put out subpoenas for everything. We need that. Is there a period? For everything we need that I didn't get. Baby, I'm sorry, baby, my home is your home. I'll let you know the exact appointment date. Just keep remembering everything about that house. Any and everything before and after court with Erica. Give the letters to your attorney to pass to me. I'll get the receipts. Let me say this too. I want to say when I popped in over there at Bougie's, it came up that the address on the booking document was that house that he claimed he didn't have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen,
It's just,
Sonia?
this man lies at a rate that is really alarming. Like it is
But
really alarming.
but we know that, and by now Sonia needs to know that. So how did she justify the fact? Because she kept saying you didn't even live there, you had nothing to do with the house, you didn't even know your name was on the house. This, that, and the
Thank
other.
you.
So now how do we explain that on the booking document? And don't even say no shit about the cops put it on there. No, they get that information from you.
Correct.
You, your driver's license, where they picked you up, something like that. They're not like just going based upon um something in some file or some investigation file. No, they are getting that information from you. So why in hell would he give that address if he didn't live at that address? That if he had nothing to do with that address? Makes no sense.
It makes no sense, and I'm gonna tell you, this trial is not gonna be long.
No,
It's not gonna take a lot for any jury, anybody listening, the judge. I mean, this is going to be short and sweet.
absolutely it is. Look, I want to say, was Tim Norman's? I kept saying, I said it was 2 weeks, but I don't even think it was 2 weeks. I don't think that Tim Norman trial was 2 weeks. I Cardi B and Tasha K's thing was only about 2 weeks. It went over a little bit because the judge had to come back with some information or something, I do believe. But that was only 2 weeks. So this ain't gonna be long at all. I can't
No,
wait. I
no,
hope I could come.
this is not gonna be Young Thug. This is not gonna be
No,
nothing like that.
nothing
We
like
talking
that.
about like I 2 weeks is the most I'll give it.
I same here.
I'll
Same
give it
here.
2 weeks. I mean they have they're this some of this stuff is just indefensible.
It
There's
is.
no defense for any of this stuff.
Yeah. Not old thug. Why you
Like
got
that, but it's an old thug.
that?
Yeah, yeah, that would be Nesto. That would be Nesto. Um, good morning, my love, smiley face. Do you win the book are coming?
Wednesday. Good morning. I'll see you at 3.
I can't wait to you, baby.
My God.
Smiley face.
Can't wait to her.
Thank you for coming. I like that hat too. The hoop earrings and your real ponytail. To me, that's sexy. Congratulations on your new job and friends, smiley face. I understand what's going on. I'm hoping I can get this bond reduced next month once the new indictments come so I can get out and fight this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you somehow find out who the new lawyer is on the indicted case today, please? And let me know. Keep me informed on the status of your upcoming surgery and when you plan on taking your trips. Like I explained earlier, it can be 8 months to a year before trial comes. By then, I'm hoping you'd have the means to and time to handle your personal needs in regards to your health and your other desires as well. By then, I'll have all this bullshit behind me. Looking forward. You're right, too. Referencing the avid Christians having so much negative vibes towards each other when actually supposed to be the most forgiving of all faiths.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I will cut all this hair off and get cleaned up for my next court appearance. I know more blessings are coming and a miracle to accompany those blessings. I know you're not going to allow me to sit here for something I didn't commit. Thank you for standing with me and fighting for my innocence.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they'll fix the service issues by next week and I can retrieve my personal tablet opposed to using someone else's like I've been doing. I love you and enjoy the remainder of your evening, smiley face. Now, V. Lenore, you cannot tell me you did not feel uplifted by that message.
I felt a whole bunch of shade while you bullshit. Okay. Can we speak on it real quick? First and foremost, when he said, I like that hat. Hold on. I like that hat too. The hoop earrings and your real ponytail. That's shade because he's constantly telling her to stop putting them damn ponytails in your hair. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime he knows when he's really looking at her real hair. He knows this. So like when you were doing the chat yesterday, the
Mm-hmm.
reaction yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that's the same video when I pulled out all those different hairstyles and shit she got going on.
Yes.
That's when she had that 2D hairdo. He
Yes.
liked it. I didn't like it. That hair looked crazy, but he liked it because to him it looked more like natural hair. And I still think that was some weave. That was some quick weave in that. Her hair is not that thick. We're
No.
looking at her hair.
Correct.
So that's not her hair. But he keeps alluding to the fact that you don't need to do that. I want to say, weren't her nails like a French? They weren't even that blue, green, whatever she was doing before. Were they like a white or a French tip?
Yeah, it was a French tip. Yeah.
Again, he gave her a clue there. Look, I love now that I like. I like that right there. I like that. What you doing right there? This is what I like. In other words, all that other shit you be doing, it's not age appropriate. One thing I do believe is that Nesto knows a well put together woman, a well put together man. Because if nothing else, he had the the way he dressed, so it appeared. He knew
Mm-hmm.
how to put his clothes together. He knew how to make sure they were fitting properly. All his shit was tailored. You could tell
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right.
He knows when he's with Shirley how she's dressed. He knows what Ebony Steele dressed like. He knows what Carol Lamar, probably all these people, Gail Bickham,
Mm-hmm.
Melanie Scratchin, child, she poor thing. But you get what I'm saying. He knows
Right.
a well mature, put together woman, and then he looks at Sonya, and Sonya is so stuck at being 25, 30, just because her body isn't fully developed yet. I think that's the thing. So I feel like that was shade right there.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he said, "Can you somehow find out who the new lawyer is on the case indictment or the indicted case today, please?" Shade. Because we're sticking you constantly saying you're gonna do some shit on Monday.
Right.
It's
Nah.
just shaded all the way through there, if you ask me. So
Nah. I think, but here's the thing that I don't understand is when they talk about um avid Christians having so much negative vibes, like so how do they think Christianity works? Because I've heard Sonya say this and he's repeated it a few times. But how do they think Christians? So they think that if you are a Christian, the only thing that you do is, oh, hi, positive
mhm,
vibes. You're
mhm,
not supposed to have an opinion as a Christian. You're not supposed to
mhm.
have, like, you're not supposed to think he's guilty if you're a Christian.
Right,
Like,
right.
like you're supposed to just be, oh, Nesto, let me pray for you. You're the best. You
Mhm,
know,
mhm,
when it was Jesus who was an advocate for the poor, for the people that
mhm,
didn't get justice. And,
mhm.
I think that it's kind of crazy to sit here and say that just because you are a Christian, you are supposed to ignore all of the evidence that's been
All the
presented.
facts.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to just completely forget about all the facts. You're supposed to just be so Christian that you're supposed to be positive, which in their eyes, being positive never falls on the side of the victim.
Mhm, mhm.
Who the victims are the ones that Jesus came for.
Hello.
So so the Christian people are supposed to just be like, no, 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 free Nesto.
Mm-mm.
That's not the
No,
way
it's
that works.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, like I said before, Ecclesiastes says there's a time for everything under the sun. There's a
Right,
time for war and a time for peace. There's
right,
a time to speak and a time to be silent.
right.
And when people are being treated unjustly, or you see wrongdoing, it's a time to speak. And she may not understand this, or they may not understand this, but we are fighting with God against the devil out here.
Hmm.
And you are the devil, Nesto.
Like it or not,
Child.
Joseph Bullitt, Joseph Bullitt. why, Joseph Bullet, did you say that this woman clothes come from Simply Six? Do you
What's
remember
Simply
Simply
Six?
Six?
No, what is that?
Where everything cost $6. You don't remember that?
Shut up. No, I never heard of that.
Oh my God, Joseph Bullet just took me back.
Everything
Joseph,
was $6. That's like that one. Was it? There's a place called. Was it Docs? There's some place that was like $5 for everything too. For kid, I mean for clothes, women's clothes.
it was Simply Six. I remember taking my ex to Simply Six and telling and telling her, you know, look.
I can give you 18 more dollars. You could find something somewhere for $45 or something. Why you over here
look,
at Simply Six? Okay.
look, we at Simply Six, and I'm trying to keep her from going wild with them $6 outfits. Okay.
Uh-uh.
Like, yeah, I'm trying now calm down. I know we in Simply Six, but you got 12 more dollars. Okay. You got 12 more dollars.
Virgo Cali said it got a 5, 6, and 9. So was it $5, $6, and $9?
Yeah, it was like yeah, they had like the different sections of the store.
Uh-huh. More expensive shit. The $9 shit was somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, that's if you wanted like the if you wanted the blouse to go along with the other part of the shirt. Yeah, yeah, you
Mm.
go over that section. Look, Shirley Divorce finally remember Shirley Divorce finally said Simply Six was that store.
Oh my God. There was some place I do know there was a place here. Was it Dots? It was something that was like $5. Everything was $5.
Man, it's so
Mm.
funny because when Joseph Bullet put that comment up, I saw the Simply Six logo in my head immediately. Immediately brought me back to that place in the mall, Simply Six. I can't believe you missed out.
D
D
Dub
Dub,
said now it's simply 10,
it's
child.
Simply 10. Okay.
Inflation.
Okay. All right. Simply 10. I didn't know they still were doing Simply Clothes. Okay. All right. Whatever. Whatever.
They're gonna be simply closed in a minute because ain't nobody got time. Mm-mm.
Oh man. Let's see where we at. We are at the 28th. I guess we can stop on the 28th, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Um, I will see what I can find out. I will order your glasses today. Not a friend, but like a relative. I love you. Keep your head up. Lying to win is crazy. And you never told your side yet. Imagine how reckless they will be in trial. Yes, life after this shit will be better. Hopefully, a new DA will be in office this fall. A honest office.
So she was on the toilet when she was writing this?
Why you say that?
Because she said, yes, life after this shit will be better.
I think it's interesting that she's really hoping at this point that Fonnie will be gone, and she's not.
So ain't them people was not trying to get rid of no damn Fonnie Willis. They need to she need to cut that shit out.
And
Um,
what's this line right here? This bullshit ass line. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Uh, I love you. Basically, not like a friend, but like a relative. I love you. She did that because she's trying to clean up what she said prior to that. If we go down just to a couple of the messages before that that I read, and she
mhm.
was saying, I love you and I can't wait. My home is your home and that shit. That is that you are not talking to him like you in love with him. I mean, like he's a friend or like he's your brother, cousin, some shit. You want to fuck this nigga when he gets out
Mhm.
or his toys or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay. You want to fuck his toys. You
Mhm.
can buy toys, Tanya. You can buy them. They'll be just as good, if not better than Nesto.
I think, and if I'm not mistaken, you can get them from Temu. Batteries not included.
Are you serious? No, are you serious?
I think so. Hmm.
No.
Hmm.
Please tell me they ain't selling that. Let me look. Let me check.
Why wouldn't they, V. Lenore? Why would they not?
I'm gonna be dead if they have them out here. Let me see. Let me see. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Let me check. Mm-mm. I'm putting adult.
What you see?
I didn't even type adult out completely. And the items, the options are adult toys for her, adult
Mm-hmm.
items for
Mm-hmm.
doing
Mm-hmm.
things to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
adult toys discreet, adult toys for him, adult items for couples, adult items for female. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I, let me just click on one. They are there. They are there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of here.
Did you think Timu was gonna miss out on that money?
Yes, I did.
You thought Timu was gonna miss out on that money?
I did. I thought they would.
Mm-mm.
They said no.
Mm-mm.
Are you serious right
Mm-hmm.
now?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're telling lies. This is a whole lie. This didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Mind blown.
I can't believe that just happened. They have them out there.
They do. They absolutely do.
Wow. Okay.
So yes, she can get some. She can um masturbate like a billionaire.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm. She can
That's too
mass
much.
facts to feathers. Let me explain this to you. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and explain this to facts to feathers. Facts to feathers say now the question is, Native, how did you know?
Yeah. How did you know, Native?
All I'm gonna say to you,
How
facts
you
to feathers,
stuttering? You stuttering a little bit.
to answer your question, I am a grown ass man.
Okay.
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 I ain't got no fear
Uh-huh.
of looking up anything.
Okay. Okay.
So facts to feathers, I know because I looked. How about that? That's right, Rakia Malik. I am a grown man.
Did you
Mhm.
look because of this case?
Oh hell no! I just look just to be looking.
Oh!
I look
Okay.
just to be looking. I like to know things,
Okay.
and listen.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that if
Mhm.
Amazon sell it, Timu is also gonna sell it, and
Wow.
Amazon sell it. Okay.
Well, yeah. Amazon, yeah, there's nothing Amazon don't sell.
hmm
For sure.
Look at happy to be happy. Look at happy.
Let me see. I just saw it happy to be happy, girl. I just look. It's there. Oh my
hmm
God.
hmm
My God, child.
My tie. I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the perks of being a grown ass man. Let me tell you what one of the perks is. Okay, one of
What?
the one of the perks of being a grown ass man is you do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, my
Mhm.
tie. I'm just saying
Oh,
that's one of the perks, and I have been enjoying that perk since I became a grown man. I ain't gonna lie.
mm. My God,
Mm,
today.
mm.
Mm, okay then.
So yes, she can get her little nut on for a discount. Yes, she can.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a question. This is completely off topic, but because we have a captioned audience,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't realize Nelly was present. So wait, this is unrelated because I was looking for something else, but this showed up. So did you see where Janelle Monet was was rapping or to "It's Hot in Here" and
Mm-hmm.
basically diss Nelly like freestyling?
I saw
And
that it happened. I didn't see what she said.
so I just happened to scroll. I can't hear her, but Nelly was present. Nelly was
Yeah,
there.
he was there. It was in his face. I knew that. I knew that. Which I mean,
To his song, like I almost feel like I didn't. So when I saw it yesterday, I just saw her on stage rapping, right, and I heard a
mm,
little bit of it. But
mm,
now this view is of him there. How would you look? I love it. I love that she did it. I love
mhm.
every moment of it. My question is, if that was my song,
Mm-hmm.
I would be a Drake up in that bitch. You ain't playing my damn song so this person can diss me, no matter how true it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm loving it. And he's really sweating because it's hot
Mm-hmm.
in there. It
Yeah.
got really hot in there.
Yeah, but see, my thing is keep that same energy. You know, that same energy you had about, oh, it's an honor to
Hmm.
do this, and I'm
For the
honored. And how
president.
many people get invited to, keep that same energy when Janelle Monáe is up there telling you about yourself over your own track. How about that?
On your own fucking track, dude. That's crazy. Now that's not what I was gonna ask y'all about. But did y'all see I guess a few hours ago, Tasha K posted um there's a comedian, I'm sure all of y'all, because we are big YouTube, we're obviously social media people. So y'all know there's a comedian named, what's his name? Delay. And he does a lot of like reaction things where he's just sitting there looking at videos real crazy, and then he'll have something to say at the end. Kind of like Shula, King Shula or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently, a few hours ago, Tasha K posted that comedian um had just taken a paternity test, and he basically found out that his child was not really his child, was 0% his child.
Oh my.
And he confronts the woman on live, and I guess it happened on Facebook, but I just went out on Facebook to look for it because I was literally going to go live and do that and watch that shit live, but I don't see it anywhere. If y'all know it or see it, know where I can find it, please email me or send the link to me via Instagram, because I totally want to do a reaction to it. But at first I was like, is he just playing? Because he's a comedian, so maybe it's not true. But when I read in the comments, it appears that it might have been true. He monetized it on his channel, but I can't find it. I don't see it on his channel monetized. Somebody said he monetized it, and that's how. Because she's got a little clip of it. I can't hear it yet, but yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I ain't had a chance to, like, between trying to get 8 hours worth of sleep in the daytime and and look at what Pam was talking about. I ain't hardly had a chance to see anything. So I don't know.
Why was you looking for 8 hours of sleep during the daytime?
Because I ain't sleep last night.
Why?
Because folks had me up. That's why. That's why.
Who, Legacy Moon?
Legacy Moon, V. Lenore, all kind of people. It was all kind of people at the party. There's all kind of people at the party. That's all I know.
Okay. Anyway, all right, y'all. Well, I had a blast with y'all as usual. I gotta go watch OJ, honey. I gotta go watch OJ.
And
We can do a live on it maybe later
I
this week.
recommend that you all watch OJ too. It's an awesome documentary. But look, V, when you get to the end, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it.
Okay.
All right, all
All
right,
right. I'm going to watch.
okay,
I'm
all right. And
I
I don't care
love
what time. I don't care what time it is. When you get to the end of it,
that.
please let me know what you think.
Okay, I will.
Listen, y'all, tonight we have had one of the great ones on this platform tonight. Give it up for V. Lenore.
Bye, Native, and bye, Tribe. Love y'all to pieces. See y'all soon.
See you later.
Bye.
All righty. We have wrapped up another text reading. I hope you all have enjoyed. Hope you had a good time. Thank you so much. Make it rain. I saw your super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the platform. Thank you, everybody that gave super chats, super stickers. Hit the Cash app. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, if you missed it earlier today, we went live and we discussed Professor Dave and Lord Jamar talking about flat Earth. If you did not see that, it is on. It was on earlier today, so please go back and check that out. Tomorrow, and I'm only saying this because tomorrow we're gonna go live early in the day again, and we're gonna go over part 2, the aftermath of that debate. Okay, so come by tomorrow afternoon, probably about either 12 or 1 o'clock. I'm going to go over what happened after the debate was over with, how Lord Jamar acted, what Godfrey had to say. We're going to talk about the whole thing because it's a whole saga. Okay, so check that out from today if you haven't seen it, so that way you'll be caught up for tomorrow. Now, tomorrow evening, I'm going to go live again. And tomorrow evening, we're going to talk about the call that V went over that I haven't had a chance to go over. The latest call from phone calls from prison where Sonya's trying to figure out how come Nesto won't kiss her nasty ass. She's confused about why he turns his head whenever she get ready to put that vile, nasty mouth on his. And I like the way he answers. So we're going to go over that call tomorrow night. So come back tomorrow night about this time. I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. All right. We're going to go over some stuff. And then that's what we're going to do from there. Thursday, if you are a member, if you have a membership to the tribe, on Thursday, we are going to go over Black Women's History Trivia. All right. Prizes for last week's trivia have gone out. Prizes for this week will go out to our top 3 winners. So if you have a membership, please come by on Thursday. Join us on our trivia game. The subject matter will be Black women's history. Historical Black women. We're going to have a good time. Yes, Black but Not Bitter is the current champion. Black but Not Bitter, your hoodie went out today, or earlier today. Okay. So Dimples Wimples, you are right. I do owe you. So Dimples Wimples, remind me of what I owe you. Hit me up on the email, and then we can go from there so I can get yours out as soon as possible. Black but Not Bitter, you should have 2 prizes coming. So I think I got you. I think I got you caught up. This is what happens when you don't have a secretary. But in the meantime, Thursday, come through, members only trivia. We're going to have a good time. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all this evening. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything anybody can do about that. Not even you. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow.